First and foremost, I'd like to start off by praising God and also giving a shout out to our sponsors. We would first like to thank the Ramirez family for being our biggest sponsor and helping us continue to give us the information, motivation, education that we need in our community. Next, we would like to thank SoCal Tattoo out of Tarzana, California. SoCal Tattoos, where all your tattoo needs will be met. Go out there and check them out and let them know AC sent you. And last but definitely not least, Rockstar Plumbing Company out of Chatsworth, California. You can reach them at 818-814-3044 for all your plumbing needs. And now, without further ado, let the show begin.
Oh, watch out.
What up, what up? It's your boy Doughboy Tony. We back with another episode of What's the Word on Wednesdays on the realest fucking platform, baby. American Solo. What's up with y'all, man?
What's up with you fellas, man?
Chilling, man. Ready to get it cracking.
There we go. Now we're in the spaceship, brother.
There you go, dog. Hop in, fool.
So we got
You got a mechanic right next to you, fool.
We got a special guest in the house over here. Big Miner's in the house. Big Miner, about 5 months ago, actually. 5 months ago, when we were packing the studio, we were getting out of here, and there was a chip up there. A chip that West Coast Graffiti brought. West Coast Graffiti is a former podcaster. Shout out to West Coast Graffiti. We miss you, bro. We lost him, bro. We lost him.
That's right.
He just got canceled, bro. He's still alive. He's good.
Okay, fool.
So, shout out to West Coast Graffiti.
That's how I did not say rest in peace. I was like, all right. Nah, fool. No, you way too well now, fool.
He had a smile on his face, but I was like, all right.
Hey, so he brought that a while back, and he's like, "Oh, we're gonna do." I said, "Fool, I ain't doing that challenge. Fool. No, you got me effed up, bro. I am not doing that challenge."
That's crazy.
So we're cleaning up. Miner was helping me pack all the stuff. Like when you look at the video, you see the room's kind of clean, right? And then he said, "Hey, what's this?" I said, "Oh, dude, that's the chip challenge." What do you mean the chip challenge? He's like, "I told him it's one of the hottest chips in America." He said, "Bullshit." He's like, "Shit." I said, "I'll give you $100." And he's like, "For real?" I said, "Yeah, for real." And then he goes to get it, bro. And I'm like, "Dude, don't do it, fool." Like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm
I'm playing for chill.
But as he said, I got this.
Said
Now,
nothing
this
major.
is a little bit of the review of the chip challenge, bro.
That's right.
Let's check it out.
See what we got here. Hey, Chris. Is it coming out of there? You haven't pause it. You haven't changed the computer where the setting. Remember we were messing with the audio last time.
It's all good, fool. It's his first day.
It's Chris. See there. We're setting up for the chip right there, right? And notice this when
I didn't even notice that shit was gone.
when he finally eats the chip. Look, he gets it. Food, nothing. He was about to.
It's a creeper,
No,
homie.
no, he was about to get the package and go.
Nah,
Oh yeah, I just remember that one. Let me know if you need some help.
Confident.
It'll be
He was
in
confident shit.
yeah,
I'm mad at that.
settings. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, fool. He almost took
Sound.
himself out, dog.
Broadcaster.
A full raza, we
There
feel
we
like
go.
we could take on any type of spicy shit.
Fool starts lining up the shit in a line, dog. It's nothing,
All right,
fool.
let's rock and roll. Chris got it going. That rhyme is Chris. There you go. Turn down. That guy's loud back there. 5 minutes.
Fuck it, man.
Come on, wait till that thing says 41.
You tell me, my boy.
I'm gonna tell you, my boy.
You tell me.
Hey, do not rub your eyes either, fool. You'll be crying. It'll be like you got mace, fool. No, you can put it in your hands, homie. That's hot, bro. You don't give a fuck. All right.
That look good, hold on.
You look great, bro. You look great.
Look at this, fool.
Tell me one paper.
Not knowing you about to take the ride, fool.
There you go. 5 minutes. 146, fool.
Wow.
Look. You get it? He's about to lick the package. Watch.
This, fool.
Watch right here.
You already ate it right there?
No,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
Right,
yeah.
watch right here. He's gonna get the package and lick it. Watch. Watch. And then
It's there,
3,
fool. It's there.
2, 1.
Kicking in. Look, it's kicking.
He's
No,
about to lick it.
I fool. Put that shit down, fool. Put that shit down. Oh, shit. There it is. There it is.
Oh shit! Oh, no, you should.
That edit is crazy, fool.
There we go, bro.
That's right. Walk it off, G. Walk it
go,
off,
fool.
G. Hey, walk it off, fool. That's right. That's right. He's sweating already, fool. Do a burpee. Yeah, that shit sucks, dog. That shit sucks.
Oh, it gets
That's
better,
right.
bro. Oh, it
Yeah,
gets
he's
better.
going through the emotions. He's mad, sad.
Fuck. Wait, why hasn't he drank anything?
Oh, it's 5 minutes.
Oh,
tear up the
fuck, that's
studio.
right.
He broke the record, bro.
Full, dog. That's
Hell no.
right, fool.
No, this gets better, bro.
Pick your hands up, full breathe.
He's out of here, bro.
Out of here. He's going for a run.
The wall started closing in on him and shit.
Well, that man will drink a puddle outside right now, dog. That's right, bro. That's right. Breathe it off. That's right. Walk it off, fool. Walk it off, fool. Spin the block, dog. Spin the block, fool.
For you guys who just came in, Miner had eaten the chip challenge, the hottest chip in America.
Oh, that's right. Look at that, fool. You walking like you gotta take a shit, dog.
He doesn't even know what to grab.
Reaching for anything, dog. This motherfucker moving on faith right now, dog. Oh, shit. He forgot where he was, bro. That's right. Yeah, those things suck, dog. Hey, fool. But to not drink nothing is pretty good. Fuck, spin the block, dog. Spin the block, fool.
I would have ran across his fucking 7.
Fool, you got nothing to do in that moment, fool. That motherfucker takes over you. He's with the fucking mental health right there, dog. Oh, he's out of there, boy. He's out of there. Hey, this fool's going Super Saiyan, homie. Super Cholo right now, fool. Yeah, he's activated, fool. He's activated, dog. That's right.
In the hood, you still have to walk like that.
Hey, fool, you don't even know he's on the chip right now? He's like, oh, fuck no, fool.
That's what he said after his boo. If I would have thought enemy right now today.
Fool.
They would have got it.
Hey, dog, if I would have seen you walk into that parking lot like that, I'm like, hey, we gotta park somewhere else. This fool, this fool about to bang on everybody, dog. This fool's mad. He's waiting for a problem, dog. This fool's about to max out, fool.
No, he went 5 minutes, Joey Knuckles. He went 5.
That's crazy. Fuck that beanie, fool.
He's not doing burpees, fool.
Just a burpee stuff. He needs some milk.
I feel bad for him right
Yeah,
now.
fool, it's
I was
bad,
feeling
fool.
bad for him right
It's
now.
bad. I made my brother do it too, dog. I feel bad for
I thought
that
this
fool.
fool was gonna go to the. I thought he was gonna get a heart attack, bro.
Alright, fool. He ain't even sweating like that, dog.
2 more minutes.
Damn, you're dick, fool.
I gotta get my 5, fool. 2 more minutes. I gotta get my 5.
You're not wrong, fool. You're not wrong.
Deal the deal, brother.
Damn, you're not even by the timer, fool.
But I got my watch to look.
Oh, all
Oh,
right,
it gets
all
better,
right.
bro. It gets better, bro.
All
It gets
right.
better.
Man, he's lucky he didn't get hit by a car or nothing, fool.
Oh, this one's about to get naked,
Okay,
bro.
man, fool. It looks like
He's
it.
about to run naked on the street, bro.
1 minute.
Hey, look at that sick ass. Yeah,
It could have been dirty, but
it could have been, fool. I would have been. I'm sorry.
so if you just joined us, Miner has eaten the hottest chip in the world.
And it looks like
He
Guinness
ate the
World
West Coast
Record.
graffiti chip.
it looks like he's some
Look
bucket
at that guy. He's on fire too, bro.
He just got too close to him. Yeah. He said, hey, what's up with that fool, dog?
Fool. Woo. What's up, blood?
Yeah, activated. Activated.
When you go for a jog.
Shit. He about to throw up every hood right now, fool.
Oh,
He's
shit.
activated, fool. He needs some milk.
Oh, look,
That's
we're
what's
moving,
up.
bro. We're
That
about
was
to
pretty
move.
good, fool.
Look, we're about to move, bro.
Yep. Apple don't give a fuck. You moving through all your shit right now, dog.
15 seconds. 15
Yeah,
seconds.
this motherfucker's so hot he can walk through the rain and not get wet, dog. Sick ass, fool.
10 seconds.
He said, we don't got Don't wink from the door, fool.
Fuck.
Hell yeah. That's right. Yeah, fool, look at yourself, dog. Think about what you've been doing, fool. Think about what you went through for your life.
Oh, shit. All right, Chris, let's get out of here.
That's fucked
Fuck,
up,
that's just
dog.
comedy.
I'm gone, dog. I'm gone. Fool. You're bringing up bullshit.
Hey,
Damn. That's
Hey,
crazy.
he's been bugging
fool.
the shit out of me to release that for I don't know how long, bro.
Yeah.
And I haven't. I just barely got it to my members, fool. What you think, bro?
I think that's Guinness World Record. Honestly,
I think it is too. 5
but I
minutes, bro.
haven't found nobody on YouTube that actually
I gotta find
went
somebody, bro.
longer than 5.
There's got to be a
minutes.
record for
There's
that.
got to be a prize.
Yeah, right
for
here.
that.
You're looking at it.
No, the hood record, bro. There's a record and the hood record.
Ah, fool. We gotta get like 3 tweakers
block
to
is
line it
hot
up,
record.
fool.
I need,
Nah, that's got to be a record.
I need to find one of the homies for 6 minutes, bro.
Nah, you're hitting right.
Fool, right here on the
What do you
corner,
mean, bro?
fool.
You gotta break the record, bro.
I'm pretty sure you could probably look up like one chip challenge record.
Yeah,
or some shit.
dog.
It'll probably pop
No,
up.
but I've seen some that go horribly bad, bro.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I
That's
think
why I
people
was
cry.
Yeah, I was gonna be
I was
that.
crying.
Hey, so
I
why
was
don't,
crying, dog.
Yeah.
why don't we make
That's what
that
I'm saying.
challenge,
That shit
fool? Buy
fucking-
like 10 of them, get a bunch of these homeless cats, and you know what I mean?
Oh no! This was singing a bunch of these homeless cats.
Fool, they're like, bro, they'll snort that fucking chip, fool.
My cousin,
Ah, shit.
my cousin did one of the ramen ones, the spicy ones, and that fool was like outside in the rain, shirtless.
Yeah, bro, not
that fool was
bro.
pouring milk on himself. I'm like, drink it. Don't pour it on you. Like
The
drink
fucking
it.
old lady across the street's getting all fucking turned on, fool.
Yeah, I went and got mine or some milk across the street. I felt bad, bro. I felt bad, but
Bro, you can eat that chip, stand in the rain, and not get wet, fool.
but
That's
about
so damn hot.
about an hour later, I go drop him off at his pad. Like, all right, here, fool, you want that shit, bro? Shit, I'll do that shit again. I said, no, you won't. He's like, no, I won't.
It's a wrap.
Nah, bro, I've done that shit. You piss fire, dog. It's hot when you pee.
It burns
fool.
twice.
Yeah.
Did it burn coming out, bro?
I don't want to
Nothing
speak on
major?
it. Yeah.
Nothing major.
Fool.
Hit me on my pager, though.
I'll speak on it. That
Hey.
shit comes hot out every hole.
It's one of those that you put fucking water in the tissue. Bro.
Nah. You're like this, trying to air it out.
Yeah, air it out, fool. Yeah, dog. You burn it through your fucking boxers, fool.
That part.
Shit. We got a super chat. Miguel Moreno, 499 super chat. Appreciate you. Salute, Gil. When you bring it back, Immortal Technique to have a conversation with philosopher. What else we got?
Yeah,
That would
that's
be
right.
dope. Shout out. What's the word in Bama?
That'd be a
Hey,
mind
fool.
fuck of a
I
location.
actually, me and what's his name? We talked about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. So let me try to hit him up.
Mohicans, homie.
Next time he comes into the city, bro. He's got a lot to talk about. So yeah, that'd be some good conversation, homie.
That'd be sick. I just
yeah.
think one of his last pods he did.
All right, Chris. What do we got first on the dock over there? Sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one.
All right, first
family arrested at the. Oh, well, my bad, Chris.
No,
Go ahead.
that's Chris' thing.
I read it last time for the boys.
Go for it.
I usually
We can't
but
say
that's
it over
okay.
here.
No,
It's
go
very
ahead.
small.
Nah, fool.
Chris,
You
that's your
already,
job,
already
bro.
took his
Guy,
thunder,
Chris.
fool.
That's your
All
job.
right.
It was just an awkward pause. That's why I was.
All right. Utah families arrested at their 27,000 square foot mansion for running a $300 million oil smuggling ring with the Mexican. Say that. Can I say the word?
Yeah, of course.
Cartel.
That's what we get
Oh, you
shadow
already
ban. You
said
can't
it,
say. You got to say the
fool.
C. Yeah. So
Schmartel.
Hey, can I say what I just said?
yeah, dude. They 27,000 square foot. Now that's a mansion, bro.
Hey, get your money, fool.
That's a mansion, bro.
Times are hard, dog.
That's a whole compound, dog.
That's
Yeah.
it's like
When
fucking-
you fuck with the cartel, you better have a fucking compound, fool.
Hey, these people are crazy, huh? They were just living the dream.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, fool, look at white boy Rick, though. You know this motherfucker felt like
So-
the man, dog.
Yeah, who is that guy though?
They
That's
were
the
smuggling,
son.
so they
That's
were
the son,
smuggling
huh?
the oil
Yeah,
and
for
what?
sure.
Probably like selling it like privately in the country, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Probably, fool.
I would think this is me just speculating. I would believe that the cartel was selling them oil so they can wash money. In
Yeah.
other words, I got a
Clean
bunch
it.
of dope. Here's this oil, bro. Pay me so much for it. I'll give it to you for really a chunk of the
Okay,
price.
so you ever seen
Also,
basically?
you don't think it was like illegally smuggling
No, so
oil?
when you bring oil, I remember I was at this we had a yard in Sun Valley, right? Mm-hmm. And I was going there for 4th of July, and I went there to get payroll, something on the computer, bro. When I walk in there, boom, fucking, it was I don't know if it was ATF, but it was definitely the feds and one of the feds and police officers. I'm like, you work here? I said, yeah, this is the office, bro. Like, all right, come here, pat you down. I'm thinking, damn, this is 4th of July. Do I got anything to get arrested? You know, you start getting all paranoid, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what the fuck? And then I go in there, some other jackass I know from work. He's sitting there and like, what's up, fool? He's like, somebody somewhere along the line has been selling gas to these it was a trucking place. So it was a bunch of trucks.
Yeah.
And they were saying, have you guys? I said, nah, bro, we have a company that comes over here and fills up our fuel. But I guess one of the guys in that area was selling gas. So they're on that shit. Well, that's like you're slanging dope illegally, bro,
Yeah.
and you're slanging oil without
Yeah,
letting
because you're
the
fucking,
government
you're
know.
fucking with the government at that point. You're
Yeah.
fucking with their money.
You're fucking with their money. For what they were most likely doing, they were getting oil for a cheap ass price. They knew somebody who could fucking make the dope, and they were slanging it on their fucking market, right?
Fuck.
And at the same time, giving millions and millions of dollars to the cartels so they can watch. Because that's actually one of the main hardest things. They say it's almost harder for them to get their money than it is the dope, because how are you gonna get $1 billion back?
across the board. Yeah, it's harder.
You ever seen that show, The Ozarks?
Yes,
Basically that real life Ozark.
Don't spoil it.
These guys right here, bro.
And that's the fucking nerdy ass little kid, dog.
I know that fool was.
I think that's like
bro.
a fake picture though, like the kid. No,
Nah, from Ozark. He was a nerd.
Oh.
Yeah. That was probably the son right there, bro. He was probably
so?
cleaning
You don't think
up.
they just
fool.
Google image the
Right.
fucking random white boy?
Always right, fool.
What would be
Yeah,
interesting? What would be interesting is to see the other side of the equation in Mexico. Who did they arrest over there?
Nobody.
Yeah,
fool.
exactly.
Nobody. What you mean? And they were like, good shit, fool. Hey, quiet down next time, dog.
Exactly.
Relax.
That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, they're done, bro.
They're just right now. They're just trying to figure out who's the next white family that's they're gonna do
Literally.
business with.
yeah, who's it? Yeah, and somebody will. Somebody.
Oh yeah.
But their whole life
I
just
would.
screams out greed, bro. It just screams out greed. 27,000, and then you still getting this fucking.
Well, dog, you need a lot of room for all that bread you're fucking pulling
no
in, fool.
chinging way.
Well,
300 M's. That's a lot of money, bro.
well, you'd be filling rooms up with that shit, dog.
And that's right now they got caught.
Yeah.
So who knows how long they've been moving dope.
Yeah.
They've been moving that real black.
yeah.
Hey, you know what I
gotta do
want to
more.
know, dog? What I want to know is how much money did they make and how much time are they going to do? That way I know if there was like, because
What's the risk in the?
you know what I mean? Because if it's like 5 years, bro, hey, son, you're going to do 5. Wife, you're going to do 5. That little baby going to do 5, dog.
Yeah, but you're gonna be like Cheech and Chong, bro. You're gonna be in one truck with fucking oil. Thinking
Yeah,
you're gonna
no major, dog.
You gotta move yourself up the ladder for those guys. He's probably been working the business for so many years, and then at some point somebody got him, bro.
All right, if I get a Toyota truck, we keep it low pro, dog. You know what I mean? We don't need a 27 fucking thousand. I'll take a 24,000.
Oh yeah, dude. So I guarantee you that they won't like it, bro.
You think that attracts more eyes than drugs, like the oil?
I don't think so because it doesn't attract the.
I think it's
the-
less
the-
eyes
the
to do
atten- yeah.
drugs, fool.
You think so?
What, to get drugs?
I think drugs is less, fool.
I think it takes less eyes
Yeah,
on. I
dog.
think it has more eyes on that
don't think
because
so.
because
Well,
the government's more involved with like
Yeah.
oil and shit like that.
Yeah, where are you gonna
So
put
they
the oil
know,
at?
yeah.
That oil's gonna have to re-enter the system somewhere.
Yeah, but they have like DEA. They have actual FBI or alphabet fucking boys units just made for drugs. This
Yeah.
stuff, I'm sure, is the special unit because it's not gonna be happening a lot, bro.
But at the same time, how do you re-enter into the market all this shit, fool? And
Yeah,
by the
it's
way,
gotta be
dog, let
hard,
me just
dog.
say, fool, I was working today, fool. I didn't just come out homeless costume, all right, fool. Man.
no, for that.
Hey, dog, I thought you,
Dynasty.
I thought you,
Gucci,
I thought you were making a fucking tribute to Alabama Mexican, dog.
What's up, man?
Jacket and
Hey,
all
man. So with all this oil, man.
that. This was ready to go hunting.
You're coming down to his level.
What else we got over there, Chris?
Can't wait till that fool calls. I look like him, fool.
Damn.
All right, Trump.
Oh, that's a good point. Was it all refined? Yeah.
Trump says he's going to reopen Alcatraz prison.
That's right. He gonna throw all the
That fool's
illegals out
tripping,
back. That's the
dog.
first thing he gonna try to do, dog.
I don't see what. I mean, I know why he said he's gonna do like all the hardcore criminals and put them in there and shit. But I don't know. I think it's kind of dumb.
Bro, I say we get all the fucking sickest gladiator fucking warriors you got out there, right? You got all the gladiators going on in there. You set them up full. You set them up proper, dog, and you get all those fucking pedophiles and sex offenders, homie. Lock them up on fucking Alcatraz, and we just get like fucking UFC, dog, or some like Hunger Games type
I
shit.
got a better one, bro.
Hunger Games.
Yeah, hey, what cells he in for? I don't know, dog.
I think a better one would be it'll make more money for pay-per-view, bro.
Yeah, what are we doing?
These are hypotheticals, super but don't take it too
Yeah,
serious.
that's
We want to clean up the homeless and drug problem in San Francisco.
Fucking
Bring them to a homeless island where every
so fucked up.
every month, a week, 1 week, you're dropping meth off with drones. And these fools are, and you got cameras with films, and these guys are fighting
Bro,
for it.
you could not have enough room on that motherfucking island,
no, you
dog.
got enough room,
You
bro.
know what that would turn into? The new Burning Man, real fast, dog.
That's all right.
That would crash out. That'd be the new Burning Man. We're gonna fucking swim like we're gonna
that's
storm Area 51, fool. We're gonna storm fucking Alcatraz.
That will be homeless island because you got to remember they're gonna be living tents all over that bitch, bro.
Bro, they'd have fucking upcoming fresh tweakers that still got some shit from their past life, dog, with drones catching that crack, dog. just swooping that shit up 4 drones with a
They
net.
do have some very intelligent tweakers, bro.
Yeah, because they're not burnt out yet. They're
They
just
weren't.
starting the game.
They're
They
still
still got
engineers.
they might have a job still.
They're still engineers,
They're
bro.
like, hey, if we get 6 drones like China, fool, and just unison, how much meth can we get in a day?
A lot, bro.
Yeah, fool.
No, but you want to just drop it off, so have them all get it. You can't give them too much, bro. They'll
What
go
about
crazy.
the guards, fool? They're
No
gonna-
guards. No, it's homeless island, bro.
Okay, so it's gonna end up with
homeless
4
island.
left, fool, because they're gonna fucking kill each other.
We'll throw one gorilla in there every once in a while.
Oh my god. Hey, that's the move. Hey, that's where you have the fucking 101
And-
right
and
there.
here you go,
That's
bro.
right. Now we're cooking, fool.
Right? And then
Now
you
we're
know,
cooking.
We'll, once the population getting too crazy, throw another gorilla in there, bro. and
Hey,
just-
who? I said that. That's what I said on the show. 20 tweakers might be able to take a gorilla, fool.
Hell nah.
You ever fought a tweaker, fool?
I don't know. I think 100 men, really 100 men. I think
You'll
100
take the
men.
gorilla,
We'll
fool.
we'll take
You'll
the
get
gorilla.
the gorilla. You'll
Yeah.
be down to 40, and then that fool's tired, and there's
Yeah.
nothing else that fool can do. Yeah,
Well, that fool's not gonna
Beat the
get
shit out
tired,
of
dog.
Oh, he's been
Are you
taking
kidding
time.
me,
He will.
bro?
Yes, he will.
Nah.
Yeah,
he's gonna use all his
he's
force.
built
dog.
to survive
Yeah, but he
shit
doesn't
like
have
that,
strength.
dog.
He's not though. He's built for force, dog. So he's gonna max out early. He's gonna tear your arm off,
no
but he's
way.
scared too.
But the thing
fool.
is, who are these 40 fools that are gonna go in there first?
nerds, homie. Silicon Valley, mortar fire.
Well,
dog.
the gorilla's not gonna get very tired.
That's what we're gonna lose. Yeah, we're gonna lose.
Yeah, I'm just Bill
You're gonna
Gates.
warm that fool up, and then the next 60 fools are gonna get
No,
it.
100. How about this one? Hey, how about this one? I thought of one too.
100 obese people.
No,
fool.
how about you versus 100 second graders?
I'll beat the fuck out them little ass kids. Oh my mama, I'll be kicking them little kids. I'll grab a little boy, throw it at the little girl. Grab a little boy, throw it at the little girl.
That's how the gorilla sees us.
Yeah, but
though.
eventually you'll get tired,
If
bro.
I'll belly hop on them kids, and pow, dog, take like 8 of them at once.
Yeah, you'll be like, oh,
Get your son, fool.
how many is left? There's like 45 left. Oh shit!
Nothing
wait a minute.
major, fool. I'm like, girl, man, I've been doing MMA and Muay Thai. I'll beat the shit. I'll kick 4 of
That's a
my
good one.
ones. fool.
That's a
Fuck
good
them
one, right?
kids. Fuck them kids. All I'm gonna say the whole time. Fuck them kids. Fuck them
How
kids.
about third? Well, at what limit do you think they're gonna get you? I think by 6th grade they're gonna get you.
They're gonna get me on the cockiness, fool. I'm gonna stop taking them serious, and one little fucker's gonna like.
No, because they gotta be able to grab you and all that. Yeah,
Bro, grab me.
I would think I say that by 6th grade. By 6th grade, you got some decent sized kids. Yeah.
It depends what we're talking. We're talking about middle America,
I
dog.
know,
I'm
I
at
know.
big 4 them big ass
I
them
know
corporate
some 6th
motherfuckers.
graders. I'll
dog.
take you right now.
Yeah, I do too, fool. Take me to Texas right now. Take me to fucking any of that Bible Belt, them country cornbread.
Oh, them boys, yeah.
They beat the shit out of me real fast, dog. I better kick them legs out and do some jujitsu.
And then now they pull out their fucking gun, bro.
I got one too, fool. That's
They're,
the
no, over there, they're raised different over there, bro.
Right, fool.
They're raised different over there, bro.
Yeah, no, that's true.
So what else we got over there, Chris? So Alcatraz, I think is gonna be a fail. We're not gonna buy Alcatraz.
Next, we
We got one
got
gorilla, 100 crackheads.
Shador Sanders
And you stop.
filing a 100. It says, let's see. Shador Sanders fan files $100 million lawsuit against the NFL for shocking draft slide, alleging racial discrimination following the 2025 draft.
bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Dude, so this fan also said that the drafts caused emotional distress because of all the hype that Shadir had, that it was emotionally like distressful to see him drop so low in the draft.
That means the Laker fans are gonna get billions then, bro. They're the stress from just losing the first round, bro. Like, come on.
I thought when I saw this, I thought it was crazy to fucking think that that's even a possibility to fucking have some sort of lawsuit like that.
Well, you can sue anybody you want, but at the end, they'll drop that lawsuit because in a civil suit, if you lose, the other party gets. You have to pay their judge.
Their attorney.
Their attorney. I'm sorry. So yeah, those a lot of time is just for a little show, and whoever it is probably got their TikTok thing going, and they're gonna get some clout out of it. But yeah, it's silly,
They're
bro.
gonna get something out of it.
I think with
That's the sad part.
with his case, it was 100%. You're sitting here, you're fronting off the coaches, you're fronting people off, you're coming in there way too arrogant. Be humble, bro. You're coming in there to get a job interview. You know, my dad. I get it, but be that guy. Get in first, fool. I'm not gonna go to a job site that there's sometimes they'll have like 5 or 6 different contractors, and you're walking the job. You're talking to this. Oh, we gotta get this, man. You know, we're the best. You know, like
What the fuck? Word?
like, what?
Word?
You better be ready for me to come in here and make a change. Like, what?
Yeah, you guys should be working right now as you're talking, if that's the case, fool.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
crazy, dog.
But he's got a great opportunity now to sit here and be that superstar that he believes he is, and he might be. And if he does, he's gonna look that much better. He's gonna look a champ. But if he doesn't, he's gonna look a chump.
Yeah.
So
Facts.
he's just put a lot of weight on his
his
shoulders, bro.
shoulder,
That
yeah.
he didn't need to have to, and he acts like, come on, bro. I mean, you got skills, but you don't gotta act like your dad. Like, I don't know. I don't know if that's just him natural from his daddy, because I know some guys who they don't even know their dad. I know them, and then people are like, hey, that's so and so kid. Damn, acts just like him. Like, so
Oh, that's just all genetics, bro.
Well, to be honest, bro, isn't that like Kobe or LeBron's son kind of? I mean, I think it's hard to live in like the shadow of a great man, right? That's like always the struggle. Like if your dad is this really, really great fucking guy, which is the savage, it's hard to be that full son. Like and to
Yes.
meet that expectation or do better, even if that's in business. Fool. That's why most of them fucking kids end up being crackheads, anyways, and shit like that.
Yeah.
you know?
yeah, I mean, it's dope that he's gone. He's coming this far, and
Yep.
he's actually getting drafted. But I think it was just he was too pumped up. Let his ego get in the best of him, and showing off because he's got all this money, which is great, bro. You're blessed, but he's not acting blessed right now. And
Yeah.
usually God doesn't reward that kind of stuff, bro.
Isn't it crazy how most athletes' kids are like don't even amount to like a fucking half of what they were doing?
That's like the struggle of most fucking kids and the
I would say
great
like
fathers.
the only one I could think of right now is probably like Steph Curry. He's way better than his dad.
It's because a lot of times with kids of fathers who are rich, superstars, and all that, they don't have that hunger, bro.
Yeah,
Like
they go through the same shit.
Yeah, we're going through the struggle. We're fucking living paycheck to paycheck. We're sitting here like we're actually still worried about paying bills. Where some of these kids, oh, bro,
You want to play basketball all day, every day?
Yeah.
Like I really need to do this shit?
They've had their dream car, they had their dream house, they live in a nice, beautiful
Yeah.
mansion, they got caretaker. But instead of, I
Baby
think it's
oiled out.
it's also the way you raise them. Because I'm sure there's some that their parents raise them like, hey, dude, no, you don't have this coming. I'm gonna buy you this car. But when you're getting this guy this, and you're buying him $100,000 chains, or letting him buy, in other words, hey,
Yeah.
son, tone it down a little bit.
You're not
You know?
teaching them the value none of this shit, fool.
Yeah, it's easy because I'm so and so, but like a lot of boxers, like Chavez Jr., I think he could have been a better. Well, he had the body to be a better fighter than his
He
father,
could have.
That was a crash out though. fool.
but he didn't have he didn't have
Yeah,
the struggle.
Yep.
So he has. Y si pierdo, ay, voy con mi papá, güey, que es el pedo. Straight up, I'm going to my
Yeah.
dad. Whereas his dad, if I lose, I'm going back to being a fucking taxi driver in Tijuana or whatever he was, bro.
And at the
Yep.
same time, like those are draft their legacy, fool, and they're like creating stones and shit like that. There's no need to for these cats, bro. Like their dad already was.
You got Steph Curry, Del Curry, Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds on the
yeah.
juice, bro.
God damn it, Chris! Why
He
you
was
pull this shit
still a
up, fool?
dog, though. Barry Bonds was way better.
Yeah. Floyd
Floyd
Mayweather.
Mayweather, come on, that was easy. Yeah, Kobe, of course. Peyton Manning.
Yeah, but I
See, but that's what
Kobe was raised right. Kobe was raised right. He's also way out of the country.
Fool.
Yeah.
And then there's another list down here. For the
Damn it,
NBA, we
Chris,
have Devin
motherfucker.
Booker.
Yeah,
I didn't know his
those
father
are-
was in the NBA.
I did
Yeah,
not know that
but
either.
you got to remember also, some of those guys who had fathers in the NBA were just middle class people.
Yeah,
you gotta
that's
keep
what
in
I'm
mind.
saying. Like
They-
these guys right here is understandable.
they weren't
'cause
getting-
no one's heard of their dad.
They were getting no $1 million contracts.
Well, you know what these things are called, right? It's outliers, fool. You're talking about like what is the percentage of these cats compared to everybody else that played the sport?
Yes.
You know, these are outliers, bro. Those are your legends and your fucking.
Yeah, look,
Ken Griffey.
Ken Griffey, his dad.
Blue
Oh yeah.
Drake.
Wait, his
It's tough
dad
to get
played
out of
ball?
bed to do road work at 5 a.m. when you've been sleeping in silk pajamas. Yeah, Marvin Hagler. That's the facts, bro.
I sleep in silk
Imagine
pajamas.
you're a boxer. You've gone to the top, but do I really? I got millions already.
You want me to go get socked the fuck
Yeah,
out
right.
for 12
At
rounds?
some point, you lose that, and you're like, I'm good. But the children, a lot of them, they already have it.
Magic Son didn't even want to be a boy, bro.
Yeah, Magic.
Damn, you're not right.
That was sexy as fuck, bro. That was-
How did that fool end up being better?
If somebody would get baby oiled out for you right there, G, that would have been fucking. With that motherfucker had the most sparkled out lips you could
Jesus,
see
like-
on TV, dog.
Oh, Jesus, bro.
Sharpest bald head too.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Gil is almost maxed out right now. Fool. He's so sexy.
sexy as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
No, that's the kind of guy you see. That fool feeling sexy. I'm not
Yeah,
bro.
bro, he feeling himself. He didn't
definitely
give a
sexy.
fuck. Yeah, he knew he was a bad bitch.
Shit.
Jr.
All right, Chris, what else we got, man?
Charlie Jr. was
Hey,
not
better
better.
switch this quick before he starts talking about fucking what's his name in the what's that Golden Boys fool?
Oscar De La Hoya?
De La Hoya and the fishnets fool.
Oh fuck, that was a crazy one, huh? That picture.
There was like
Oh.
3 of them.
He's feeling sexy,
I-
bro.
That shit's old though. Like,
Oh, that's some buffalo.
is, it
What do you
new?
think about old news, bro?
Is there new pictures?
Nah, there's like 3 old ones.
What you got next, Chris?
All right, next one is the seafloor.
Mark
Ooh,
Anthony
yeah.
Jr.
Hey, fool, you sit on my pocket combs, fool. You sit on my Sure, bro,
Gee.
like everything, bro.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, fool.
Let me see my poems, fool. Let me see my poems, carnal. Now the sweatshirt you can put over there, but the combs, please. Damn, bro.
That's right, fool. Right now you can get these for $49.99, fool. Members only, fool.
I'll sign it, bro. I'll sign them.
Yeah, dog, straight up.
I keep these at the studio, bro. I got some, bro.
Hey, this helps to promote hair growth and male pattern baldness. All right, little.
Yeah, I used it one time, and then my hair follicles will help yours grow, bro.
Yeah, straight up, fool.
That's how it works, carnal. That's how it works.
He spit
The
on them.
Cholo comb.
There you go. Okay, so
Yeah,
what'd you have over there with the fish, Chris?
The seafloor.
The fuck is that?
What is that, bro?
Piece of gum?
I don't know, bro.
Great question.
Get that sea taco out of here, fool.
Isn't that one of those, not jellyfish, but I don't know, one of those.
An enemy. See an enemy.
See
An
an
enemy, fool?
amigo, bro.
What the fuck? Homie in the sea?
Hate Hard Inc. Boss, 45 months. What I'm talking about. What's the word? Mockingbird sending mine as always from the city of Colton. What's up, Playboy? How you doing?
Shout out, man.
So let me go ahead and read it. It says humans still haven't seen 99.9999% of the deep sea floor. Human eyes have only seen a tiny, tiny fraction of the areas of the world that are covered by deep water. Scientists want to change how they explore these regions.
So that's from way down at the bottom?
Yeah, the seafloor.
Yeah,
It's probably that big,
So-
though.
Man, fuck them things.
It's probably that
haven't-
big.
No,
Yeah,
but we
bro.
haven't seen 99.999% of the
Fuck
deep,
everything.
the
under there,
seafloor,
dog.
dog.
Then why are we so
Yeah.
worried about the moon and Mars,
Straight
bro?
up. Well, we can. Thank you. That's actually a really good point.
Right?
Yeah. Can we figure out
I
what's
think
going on?
that
home?
we've already seen some crazy shit. They were
There's
like,
aliens,
fuck that. Let's
fool.
fuck going down. Let's go
that-
up.
I'm straight. Fool, yeah. Yeah, because they found the fucking aliens down there and the fucking mermans and shit. I'm good.
Well,
dog.
they found that one, like, was it 10, 12 years ago? The one with the little eyes up here that glow that
Yeah.
they thought was extinct for over a million years.
Yeah.
And some
They
other-
found a bunch of fucking new shit down there, dog. Fuck everything down there. Why
Have
do-
you seen that fish from Nemo, the one that glows? The
that,
one, I
that
think
little
it was-
angle one
Yeah, that's the
where
one.
it's like, yeah.
But
yeah.
have you seen? I don't know my perspective of that fish since I was a kid when I saw the movie. Like I always thought it was a big ass fish.
That motherfucker's tiny.
fucking
fool.
tiny.
Fuck
But
that little thing.
I had
what
no
I said. That's
idea.
what I said. That thing's probably this big.
That shit
Because
is crazy.
I think up down there, it's so much pressure that the bigger you are.
Yeah.
But they also say they have those big octopus. down
Well,
there.
if you see, bro, a lot of the ones down there, like, it's so dark down there that they become like luminescent and like transparent. So they're like sending out a lot of like light waves and shit like that. Most of that shit's blind down there, dog.
No, it's dark.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't see
yeah.
shit. They put the light on that guy.
A lot of it looks like pretty cool, but to be honest, it's kind of like, bro, fuck everything in there, dog. Fuck the deep
but,
sea.
hey, one day you might come out with something huge on there, bro. You never know.
That shit is terrifying.
You never, you never know,
Fuck
bro.
everything under there, bro.
You never know, bro.
Yeah, I don't want to know. That's the thing. Yeah,
I
look
wonder
at that
what. I
thing,
mean,
dog.
they said they want to like
That guy.
go about it different ways to fucking
That guy.
explore. How the fuck they gonna do that, bro?
That's because that's some code, bro. Because they started finding the UAPs in the water, and they're like, we got to start doing this shit different, dog. We
Yeah,
can't
for
be
sure.
we can't be exposing these UAPs no more.
But like OG was saying, the pressure, like you can only go down so far, dog.
Not
How the fuck do
necessarily,
you get
fool.
down there?
No, yeah, the humans can't go down there. Yeah, they're
No,
cameras.
but they go with those deep ass you go with
that's-
those deep ass little fucking little mini submarines that are like pressurized
That's
and
what looks
shit.
vicious, fool. He,
Yeah.
he gives you a little cookie. He's like, come here, come here.
Hey,
Other
fool,
fish
hey,
right-
see my lights?
Yeah, that's what he does. That's
Yeah,
exactly
fool.
what he does.
You
He
know
puts
what
a little
that
light.
fool is, dog? That's a fuck boy at the bar, dog.
Oh, he's trying to get some blow away or what? He's
Yeah,
over here, I got some.
Yeah, he's like, oh, you're so
seat on my
crazy.
boy.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I mean, we want
Yeah,
to go.
fool. Hey, fool.
Oh, look at that thing. That thing looks vicious, though, but it is real small, bro.
Yeah, they're small.
Yeah,
Right?
Fuck that thing, fool.
Yeah,
But
that's
imagine
crazy.
seeing that shit down there,
You
bro.
want to see some creepy shit? Look at Parasites.
Yeah, that looks horrible.
That looks insane, fool.
This is one guy on TikTok that zooms everything, bro. And every little thing you see fucking animals. I don't give a fuck what he's looking at, bro. There's some kind of animal in there, bro.
Fuck that, fool.
We're smoking, we're eating them. All right, Chris, but let's put the phone number up there and what we got next, man.
Missing gold in the deep ocean.
That's it.
That's it.
Sure, they're gonna find a lot
let's-
of
let's
missing
go-
shit down there.
No, I
People.
sent you. What else did I send
You're
you?
not gonna find people.
Maybe I
Shit
did.
all ate up, dog. All ate up.
You know what they say? They have huge
Squid.
actually new Epstein court documents came out. Hillary and Bill Clinton once again come up on their fucking paperwork, bro. Surprise?
Oh, I don't have the.
No. I just saw the video. I never got to send it to you.
Do you have the phone?
Oh yeah. I actually do.
You want to
You
fill the
said-
calls? We can do that.
Oh shit. If it isn't the world's famous Hall of Famer, cousin humping,
That's
uncle
right.
thumping,
Oh.
Alabama Mexican.
Booty in the thumbing.
I thank you, and I want to thank the guys for letting me cook last week. I want to thank Mark Anthony. And I
I
want to
think
thank.
that's a weird way to say I'm sorry for how I acted last week.
Yeah, bro. What do you mean? You went
out of pocket as
You
fuck.
went nuclear, bro. They can't go that hard on the guy. You don't even know him yet. Alabama.
Let me cook, man, please. I know.
No, you should stop cooking.
Hey, let me
fool.
cook.
You don't know
Hey,
how
I
to.
got-
You just burn the meat, dog.
All right, let me
You
cook.
ruined the
Hey,
whole
hey, Mark
barbecue,
Anthony-
fool.
Hey, Mark Anthony, you always interrupt me, man. Let me cook, man.
Takes a
All right,
long
hold on.
time to make a point, G.
All right, hold on. First of all, there's people that when they walk in the room, they make the room brighter.
That ain't
And then
true,
there's
pa.
people there's people that when they leave, the shit gets brighter. And Bukaki Breath Vision has to be one of those guys that as soon as he leaves,
Fucking
everything
this
gets
guy,
brighter.
fool.
Damn, Bama. Hey, Dusty's actually a pretty cool cat. Has some good conversation.
Hey, you know what's funny about this fool?
That's
I
what-
bet he was so bad at school they gave him a G. They just gave him a whole new level. Like, hey, F isn't bad
He
enough for
said
this
you,
fucker,
Bama.
dog.
He said you, bro.
Fuck,
He
fool.
said you, bro.
Hey,
He's disappointed in
hey,
you,
don't-
You'll
Bama.
be getting fired on
Hey,
Fridays,
Doug
huh?
Dynasty, what? It looked like you were making moonshine today,
I already
man.
said that earlier,
Yeah,
dog.
did he say that?
I already said Doug Dynasty. Come with a fresh one. I look like you.
Yeah, he does.
I look like you on a Monday, on any given Monday, fool.
You know this.
Dusty, musty, and crusty, chewing on crayons.
Hey, Bama,
You gotta shoot quicker than that.
You went crazy on that guy last week, bro. I was at home saying, dude, somebody cut this guy off. Somebody
he was
cut.
mad,
I even
fool.
text Chris, but the text didn't go through. Hang up. And these guys were all just looking at him.
Hey, his sister didn't give him
Yeah,
none.
man. Nah, the homie was
All right.
giving it back, so I was like, letting it run.
He started, but look,
No, you you came straight for the
Roll
door.
the tape.
Hey, Bama opened the door and said,
Hey, you know what's the crazy part? He's like, hey, what's up, Mark Anthony? Hey, what's up, Tony? Hey, so what's up with this fool, dog? It was the most peaceful moment between us, fool.
Hi, Bama. What's up, fool?
hey, but I want to thank the Boy Scout because he was letting me cook, man.
Oh, yeah, he was
And you
there.
guys
The
have,
Boy Scout.
It was
hey,
nervous,
you
fool.
guys have the bad habit of interrupting me all the time.
Oh, shit. That was in the bad habit.
habit.
Disculpa,
Hey,
carnal.
hey,
Fuck.
hey, who made the homie eat that chile right there? Who was that?
Nobody made nobody
That was free
eat no
will,
chile.
fool.
That was an actual transaction
Yeah.
that was made.
Hey,
That's what makes America great, bro. Somebody said, "Hey, will you pay?" Yes, yeah, I got you, player.
Hey, we need to have Bama
hey,
do that shit.
did he buy that hat with the $100? That blue light, that baby blue hat with that
Damn,
$100?
this fool got a big eye, bro. He made that shit, bro.
Hey, he looks like he's gonna return that shit after the show, man. Hey, tell him.
Yeah, you gotta be careful, fool. Look at that, Bama. This fool's gonna sock you up, Bama. As soon as he sees you, bro. Nothing major.
baby, hey, what do you guys call him? Baby Edgar?
Baby, what?
Baby Edgar.
Baby Edgar. Nah, you know Edgar, homie. No, Edgar's over here.
Fool,
Gonna
he doesn't. He doesn't even have hair, fool.
You ain't got no hair, bro.
Can't be an Edgar,
Oh,
dog.
you
you
don't
go.
have no hair?
No hair. You can't call somebody Edgar with no hair, fool.
That's crazy.
Oh
Fool.
shit! I didn't know he. Well, that. Hey, I'll give him $100 if he does a cucumber challenge. That's
This fool. But on him, fool. But on him.
But on Bama,
Yeah, but
I'll throw 100 in that shit too, fool.
Only got one question for him.
What's the guy? They got a question for you, Bama. They got a question for you,
Wait,
Bama.
what?
One question,
Tell
one
me.
question only.
Hey, hold up, Bama.
How old is
What's
she?
How old is who?
The bitch in ya.
You can never speak to that man again. Hey, never talk to Bama after that again, dog. That's a lifelong mic drop, fool.
You fell for it, Bama. You fell for it, Bama.
Hey, I'm about to steal that.
No more locked jaws.
Hey,
What's up,
hey,
Bama?
that little fool looks like he goes to continuation school. I'm not even gonna roast the
Ah, shit. All right, now one more, fool. We're out of here.
Hey, you guys are talking about like rich kids that have rich parents and they don't do shit. Hey, there's a guy in the UFC, is an Armenian guy. I think his name is Arman, and his dad is really rich. And this fucker was about to be like the UFC champion. So it's really hard to it's really hard to like have rich parents, but sometimes they do
Oh no,
make
yeah.
it.
There's an exception to every rule,
Yeah.
bro. There's an exception to every rule. We're talking more like people who come from like families who are superstars. I think once you're a superstar, it's very difficult for children, anybody to have a normal life, bro. So imagine having a normal life and you yourself being in like a sports and being a figure. It's gonna be very tough.
And you're trying to do the same thing your dad
Yeah.
does.
Hey, that little light skinned guy, that guy with the baby blue hat, it looks like his dad
It
was
was
like
tell
a
her.
criminal.
Damn. Fool.
We'll see you next week, brother. Appreciate the call, homie.
Hey, fuck out of here, fool.
He got hurt on that one.
Hey, fool, hey, bro, you know what Alabama's thing is? And I think I'm getting it, fool. He never got no attention as a kid.
That's what happens, bro. Well, he did, but that was from his uncle.
Oh, yeah, fool. His
Bro, he's from Bama, bro.
Nothing major,
He's
dog.
still alive. He's still
He's
alive.
still there, bro.
Chris, hang up on this, man.
Oh, I
Fool,
got the
you
phone.
take me-
What's up, man?
Hey, Mark Anthony looks like a young ass Don Ramon too.
Full bye. Yeah, I got the phone. I haven't hung up on him. He said Don Ramon.
Hey, on the way out, it's like over the shoulder.
Hey, we're gonna get to our car. This one's still here.
Yeah,
He's
he's in my backseat, fool. Fucking man, fool. I'm not even mad at
Don
that.
Ramon. He's
Yeah,
talking about Chavo El Ocho.
Yeah, Don Ramon. Oh, look, okay.
Fucking A, fool.
Oh, fucking Bama. Fool. That was a good call, though, okay? Bama at least makes us laugh, fool. I'll give him that much. But you got to cut him out because he'll keep going, bro. He's good. He'll
It'll take forever, but he'll keep going.
He'll
fool.
throw a quick question. After that, just keep on running. Fool.
Hey, if you gave him an hour, how many questions do you think he really
Oh, no,
realistically could pop out?
Bama's staying on. If
Hey, man.
if it's a solo, no. If it's about four people, Bama will stay on for a
Yeah,
minute,
because
bro.
he could just keep firing,
I don't know.
rotating.
If Bama had a fucking pot, I'd watch it.
I would for sure watch it.
Yeah, but I think if you saw him, it'd kill the show.
That's true.
It's true. If you saw him, it would kill the show. Bama would be perfect, like with the mask on. That way, you don't know who the fuck he is.
He's like the full community for the Alabama for the South, fool.
Like
What do you put on that fool,
You
a
know
potato
who has
sack?
a certain like that fool 44 vato. If he takes off it, all of a sudden people like the full mystery.
Like
Yeah.
Sting, fool.
If you, and a lot of people know who he is, but if he took off his thing, we'll start talking shit. These people are lame. It's like, nah, bro.
Yeah.
He's like Rey Mysterio, fool.
That way, in your own
podcasting.
head, you can have an idea of what he looks like.
Yeah,
That's
I feel
true.
you.
Fool. That's true.
Oh, that's facts.
Does
he looks
AC
normal,
ever
fool.
properly introduce these two cabrones? Well, it's Doughboy Tony's show, bro. Doughboy Tony, bro. He's supposed to introduce me, man. That's the one and the only Doughboy Tony, rapper, Mr. Philosopher. He's a baby oil guy.
I was about to say baby oil legend. You
Baby oil
he's a-
specialist,
Mind,
fool.
yeah.
He's a baby oil legend.
Baby oil specialist.
His specialties, really, his specialties are
Slipping and sliding, gripping and riding.
history, little alien talk, little old talk,
Theology.
and between there a lot of bullshit, you know. But
it's a lot of bullshit.
Very entertaining, bro.
Yeah,
That's what he does.
Get your baby oil game all proper,
The
fool.
facts, Bama. I was subscribed to Bama YouTube, bro.
I don't know about that part.
Well, then listen, blocked. Nobody's blocked. Homie, you okay? Because now people are saying they're blocked.
How the fuck are you messaging?
Hey, what's up with those fights this last week, bro?
Bro, they were whack. Every
Right?
single one of them, except for the Friday one. You know, shout out to the homie right here from El Monte Barbosa.
Yeah.
That was probably the best fight.
I was
bro.
about to say,
It-
bro.
and it was still kind of slow for me. But they both did their thing.
Yeah.
Oh no, Tenofimo looked good on that one, bro. That fool was like,
Teofimo looked really
Yeah,
good.
it was very technical.
But
out of all of them, he looked the best.
yeah,
Out of all the fights,
for sure.
Like
the
Canelo
Haney
fight?
one was. I think Haney broke the. I think they broke the record for the least punches
The
thrown
least, yeah,
or landed
bro.
or some shit.
Yeah, fool.
well, I think actually, oh no, did it the 12th round? Or just I want to say Canelo's fight broke the record for like the less amount of punches ever thrown in a 12-round fight.
It
Bro.
was one of them.
know.
It was one of the two. Though.
That'd be crazy because it was the next day.
Yeah.
If they because I
yeah,
think it
I
was had the
Haney's done.
record.
Yeah.
I think it was because
No, it was this weekend. There was one of them. I didn't hear about. Maybe they did, but I think it was the Haney one.
but was it Haney a championship fight? Was it a belt?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Maybe that's what it was. I think for
Yeah.
the belt, this one was a belt fight, and it was the lowest amount of punches thrown. And obviously, it's because the guy was running. I think Skull or
Yeah, Canelo was doing his thing,
But-
bro. But
but
Skull
no.
was just
I saw,
getting away
but
from
then
him.
again, you're comparing him to one of the greatest fighters of all time, Chavez. They showed Chavez, this is what you're doing when somebody runs, and he had a lot of guys who would run. He cut off the ring and big, like, fool,
exactly.
I'm gonna hit you,
That's
bro.
why you have angles, fool.
Yeah, and Canelo seems like he needs you to come to him to kind of counterpunch, or he wants you to change with them. So that would tell me that if Mayweather were to get back in the ring with him, Mayweather will sock him up because Mayweather's gonna do what that fool does, but he's gonna do it Tenafimo. Beep beep. Beep beep. He's gonna actually exchange with you for a minute.
I don't know.
So I think with him and Crawford, he's gonna have some hard times, bro.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna fuck Crawford up.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, that would.
I'll put money on it.
All right.
I don't know if I mean I could see it going either way. It's a hard one to call, dog, but I don't know. I just seen something in Crawford. I seen a lot of stillness and confidence in it that I was like, okay.
There you go, bro. Look. The least amount of punches thrown in a 12-round boxing match as recorded by
shit.
CompuBox is 445, which was achieved by Canelo Alvarez and William Skull, bro.
Damn. What about punches
garbage.
landed?
That's I think. Oh,
I know they had one. I think Kaney's fight had one of them, bro.
Mexican match.
That's the same. It's the same shit.
Same.
Okay. Yeah, but that's a
Punches
horrible
thrown,
record,
though.
bro. Especially at that
Well, 152 from Canelo landed.
at
and
that
2
level of the
didn't land.
game. And Canelo was saying it's that guy. Yeah, I get that, but
No,
you chose that guy,
no,
bro.
No. You're supposed to be a fuck at that
No,
level,
he
dog.
needed
You're
to
supposed
fight him to unify that belt.
That's
He needed
fine
that
though.
belt.
That's fine though. But as a fighter, dog, look at a level. I understand when you're amateur, when you're early pro, when you're coming up, that you might stylistically have one like measure, right? But at that level, at Canelo's level, dog, you should be able to be diverse enough to start actually getting the guy to fight more, getting him to play your game more. If somebody's not playing, if somebody's playing their game, your job is to get them off their game so that you can play your game. If they're not dancing the way you need them to dance, you need to incentivize them to start dancing, right? That's why you have feints. That's why you cut people off the ring. Like fighting is all angles. If the guy's moving too much, that's on you for following in a straight line. Cut him off.
Yeah.
That's also
I don't
why.
know if that fool Skull had a game plan though. I think he was just scared.
that was the game
dog.
plan.
But that's irrelevant, right? Because
He was
Canelo has a
scared,
game
bro.
plan, and when it doesn't work, well, if you're going to war, dog, which is essentially is what it is, it's just one-on-one war. You're not going to be like, well, they're not fucking initiating, so we're just going to chill. You're going to be like, all right, well, start getting them to fucking initiate. Get up in there, close the distance.
Yeah, cut 'em
change
off.
your
Cut
fighting,
the
right?
ring off.
Right. It's if two of you aren't playing your game, somebody's got to give, dog. Do you want to win this or not? You know what I mean? And I mean, in my mind, that's just not a good excuse, especially for somebody with that much experience. It's not a good excuse.
That's the same thing I was thinking, bro.
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
Hotline.
R.I.P. Joe Rogan's crazy.
So, guys, how y'all doing over here? I see y'all talking about the boxing.
All right. Talk to us. You come from New York, I take it.
You already know, fight.
What's
So,
up,
with
Playboy?
that said,
Talk to us.
when it comes down to this whole Canelo fight, right, when he was fighting the dude for the belt, right, you also got to understand that Canelo also doesn't have a word when it comes to the Turkish prince or whatever his name is, right?
Okay.
He's the one who sets up the fight.
Of course.
Like Ryan Garcia could have easily fought Haney, right? And it would have been a way bigger fight
Oh, yeah.
that Friday. It would have been a crazy main event. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
even for the previews are crazy. Like you would think it was Haney versus Ryan Garcia again, right?
Right, for sure.
Yeah, low key.
Yeah.
Good point.
They played it well. But
So
what,
the whole thing is also
what are you saying
Yeah.
about? I don't understand what you're saying about the Canelo and
I think he's saying that like Canelo didn't necessarily have to push the pace, right?
no, like Canelo probably didn't. Yes, Canelo had to say on who he's gonna box, right?
Yep.
But at the end of the day, is the promoter's gonna pick the person for you. Like Canelo could want Crawford 3 years ago.
I don't believe that.
Or, but-
I don't believe that. If Canelo wanted Crawford 3 years ago, Canelo would have got Crawford because
Yeah.
Canelo's on top of the food chain,
Yeah.
so he's gonna get him.
He
bro.
gets his pickings.
Yeah,
That's
he
the whole
gets his
point,
picking.
dog.
I don't
He
think.
hit
that
the
I-
lion's
that I
choice,
agree
dog. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're on top of the game, like if he's first starting, yeah, you're not gonna just sit there and say I want. Like when Mayweather's on top, everybody want to fight Mayweather because that is the golden ticket. So right now, Canelo's still the golden ticket. Anybody who's anybody wants to fight him.
And you also want to pick them too early or too late.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So keep going, caller.
And then on top of that, right, a lot of boxers nowadays, they don't want to mess up their record. And they don't want to mess up their hands and shit. But they start off harsh, you know what I mean? They start like a bull. And then as they go on and they start picking up steam, they slow down.
So
And it's hard, bro, doing 12 rounds, even when you're in the
doing
ring and
one
you're
round,
practicing, right?
bro. Doing one round is crazy. No, listen, there's not taking anything away from them, but the thing is, you are a prize fighter. You're getting paid millions of dollars. We're here to see a show, and we didn't see a show, bro.
Yeah. And to be honest, it is hard. I agree with you, bro. But at that level, I expect you to be training 30 rounds. I expect
you're
this is your
professional.
job. Exactly.
You're
and you're the
professional.
highest of the professionals.
Yeah,
Right.
this ain't some
in
high
your
school
weight
thing,
class.
or
yeah,
this,
dog. You
this
don't
is
show up and
pay-per-view,
do,
baby.
yeah, you're not training for 12 rounds. You're training for 20 rounds full.
They were charging $90 for that shit, bro.
Straight up, fool.
TikTok.
I feel
I
you,
agree. But if you want to see action, we go to the UFC. The UFC has it popping,
That's what
bro.
we keep telling
Even
me,
their
bro.
fight night.
That's what we keep telling me. Go
The
to
fight
UFC,
night.
bro. When's the fight night?
The fight night on Saturday. They had a fight night on Saturday after the Canelo fight.
Really? I gotta start popping more in UFC, bro.
Okay, but I agree with you, dog, because like I don't care for boxing as much, right? Like I like Muay Thai more, I like UFC, I mean MMA more, and jiu-jitsu. That's my speed. The thing is that like, especially like when you train, you see the shit different. When you go over to UFC, dog, people say the same shit. Like your fucking couch coaches, they're like, oh, they're grappling, it's boring. I like Muay Thai. Oh, they're doing jiu-jitsu, like, because they don't get it, right? They want to see dudes just slugging and banging. When it comes to boxing, if you want to see action, you got to go to the lightweight guys. They're the guys that are throwing out the speed. If you want knockouts, you got to go heavyweight, which nowadays they ain't been the same. Ever since Klitschko was heavyweight, dog, I stopped giving a fuck about boxing, dog, entirely. You want some action? Muay Thai, bro. To be honest with you, man. But and UFC, no matter what, if you're a true fight fan, yes, dog. But there's so many cats that still think it's boring when it comes to like grappling. You know what I mean?
But that's the thing people don't understand. Like when you rolling, right? Even when you practice and you grappling, right? If you have done it, it's fun as hell. But it's all about technique, and you do get winded, bro. Like doing 2 minutes of somebody fully on you and shit with the whole body weight, and you trying to take them off of you.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Where
like
you
you be
train
like,
at,
God damn, bro. I used to train at Brooklyn MMA.
That's right. You do a lot of jits.
Yeah, I was doing grappling, and then I was doing Muay Thai as well.
That's
a little
what's
bit of boxing, which is striking and shit.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Jits, bro.
But at the end of the day, man, it's fun.
Shit, so I'm like, all right, cool.
Next time I go to a place, I'm gonna say, "For you do jits."
Hey, sick ass fool.
Don't use that shit, bro. Use that shit, bro.
Hey, just don't do the karate hands while you say it.
Yeah,
Fool.
do that shit. Hey, you seen those guys that are getting the surgery to get those
The ears.
yeah, idiots, bro.
That's how I feel. Just get socked out a little bit.
Oh, the cauliflower ear. That's just crazy.
That's just crazy,
Hey,
bro.
It's not that expensive if you just get a membership and do some wrestling, fool.
Wait,
Yeah.
people are getting surgery to get those ears?
Yeah, so people say, "Oh, this fool with the business."
Hey, but the crazy part is if you're a fighter, that just means we're about to have a good fight.
Yeah, that's what it
I
is.
guess.
Yeah, but if you're somebody else, I bet you there's guys that look at them, "Oh, I ain't fucking with this."
Yeah,
fool."
you're gonna skip the easy.
But
fight
if they
for the hard
want
one.
that,
You don't
Yeah,
want
if they want that, all they need is an elbow to the ear.
easy, fool.
pop
Or
it.
just, bro, a lot of snap downs, fool. A lot of snap downs, a lot of collar ties, homie.
Here we go.
That'll do it.
In the zit world, what's it called?
Jits.
Jits.
Zit is crazy, fool. You pimple popping? You pimple popping?
Hey, New York, appreciate the call, my man.
All right, man. Y'all take care, bro.
Oh man,
Me too.
yeah, but Canelo, he's got the pick, bro. He can pick whoever he wants. He has to be the highest like draw for boxing right now, right?
Oh, for sure.
I don't see anybody else.
Yeah.
Just quick.
He's that dude right now.
But if
He's running the sport.
70, fool.
beating Crawford, I mean, no, it's a gangbanging fool. It's never done it. He can beat Crawford, and they're gonna say Benavidez.
That'd be crazy.
They're gonna say Benavidez, bro. They're gonna. But
And I want
It's
Benavidez more than
never gonna
Crawford.
be over for Canelo. Canelo could wipe all the fools out that come in front of
yeah,
him. They're
somebody
gonna
else will
be,
come in.
Until
no,
they
even
take
then
it.
they're gonna be like, "Well, you never be Mayweather."
Yeah. Well, that's the whole point.
Like,
fool. It's gonna
fool,
be until somebody
the hate
somebody
is hate,
young.
dog.
Yeah,
It's just
straight
it's
up.
never gonna end.
Straight up.
Milton
No matter
Ortiz, 999 super chat. Appreciate that, Milton. Canelo need to cut those corners. Canelo will beat Crawford for sure, especially because Crawford is going to fight him. He ain't running. Yeah, that's where Canelo does his best work, bro. And Crawford, I think, yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I can see it
Yeah,
going
they go
either
pound
way.
for pound, dog.
Oh, I know that one for sure. Where I'm watching, bro, and that shit. But they better get off this bullshit with 4 o'clock starting times and shit, bro. Like, come on, man. Start a fight at 6 and the main fight at 8 or 9 o'clock, bro.
What the fuck does that say above fucking it's gonna be a good one?
It says,
Plus size.
look for that. Did you guys see the bronze statue of the plus size black woman in Times Square?
No.
Yeah, and it said, "Oh no, you didn't." That's what it says, bro.
No way, fool.
Yeah, at the bottom it says, "Oh no, you."
fool. Stop, fool. Chill. Fuck, fool. I was like, they got Medea up in here, fool? Hell nah.
Oh no, you did.
Tyler Perry got a statue.
Tyler Perry, you handsome bitch.
Where do the statue? I don't believe it, bro. I don't believe it. A statue in bronze of a what do you say? What?
Damn,
A
fool.
plus size black woman in Times
What's
Square.
the
Did they
matter,
just do that? Because I mean,
They
I was
should,
just
they
in New
make her
York. I didn't
thick
see
though,
it.
fool. I gotta see the booty
It
on this
might be a
statue.
promotion for something.
That's for the boxing
Promo,
fight.
We're
fool.
talking about it. We're looking for it. We're looking for it, right?
Yeah, let me see the ass on the
Yeah, yeah,
statue.
Let me see the
Goddamn it.
ass.
Let me see the ass on the statue. Goddamn it.
We're talking about. We're looking
She
for
better
it.
be stupid thick.
Yeah, but the Crawford
Granite
fight,
blocks.
the Crawford fight is
Yeah.
that's gonna be a super fight, fool. That's gonna be a mega
Yes,
fight.
it is, yeah.
But isn't Benavidez bigger than him?
Then Crawford, yeah.
No, then also then
And Canelo, yeah.
right?
That's the fight I want. Fool.
Everybody
I've been
goes-
wanting Benavidez for so fucking long on that fight.
Yeah,
dog.
that needs to happen. I've
Oh,
been
that's real,
hoping
bro.
that shit happens.
That's right, fool. That's not what I'd imagine, fool.
Is that a permanent one?
She's just a basic.
Wait, how do we know
chick,
she's a
fool.
boxer?
And how do we know she's black?
Why do you know she's?
Oh wait, no,
don't say
it's
shit about her being a
bronze
boxer,
statue.
fool.
I know, for my bad,
How
dog.
do you know she's black?
How do you know she's black,
Because
bro?
they said she is. Fool. I don't know.
Because you said no, you didn't.
It's the hands on the hips. fool.
All right, so hey,
That looks
hey,
like someone's pissed off
okay,
mom.
so
Fool.
you guys in the chat and here, only wrong captions, man. Say,
I got one for you right
Go
now. When your girl walks in on you beating off in the bathroom. when your girl walks in on you baby oiling yourself up.
oh man,
Oh, hell no.
She said you didn't bring no groceries.
Uh-huh.
You didn't bring no food.
I wonder if this TK is my boy TK.
No,
Lizzo.
yeah.
This
Oh
was
no, you
crazy,
didn't.
fool.
Wait, so who is it? Do they know who
I don't know.
it is?
Yeah, can you
Like,
find
who
out?
is the statue about? What is the
We need
what's
some
the
info,
story,
Chris.
dog? I
Listen,
need a backstory.
She's
here.
mad, fool. Why she gotta be a mad black woman? Like, why can't she just be chilling, fool?
That's happy.
Look it up.
She's not fucking.
That's her happy space,
Fool, she's
bro.
so mad, dog. She caught you lacking right now, fool.
Oh, yeah, major.
You're cheating in the driveway again.
Yeah, that's not a happy look, huh?
Nah, it's like this motherfucker, dog.
Oh, it's supposed to be about body positivity for black women. More woke stuff. Get out of here.
She's not even big like that, fool. She got some skinny
he said,
legs.
when you
fool.
ate the last taco and she looking at you.
Motherfucker, bro, yeah.
After she told you I don't want any.
Yeah, when you said I got us tacos, but you ate them all.
No, that's when you go out and see you want some food.
That's
not
my
good.
boy right there. What's up, G?
Oh,
But
man.
that's crazy. That's
Yeah.
that's a weird statue. I don't know.
It's just art. It's not tied to like a TV
just
show
art.
or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
But it's just there to stay
Chris,
for a little
can
bit.
we
is what
see it
is.
from the back, Chris?
Oh, jeez.
We got to do the real measure of the statue here, dog. We got to see if this is really
They got
fucking
some
making an
in
impact.
Paris and Spain. Someone said.
Hey, you know what this
That's
reminds me of?
crazy.
Do you guys remember when they had the portal set up in New York that was in like also set up in like Dubai and then
A
that
portal?
Yeah, it
What
was
the
like
fuck?
Oh, yes.
and then
yes.
that fucking
That's what
the
this is.
OnlyFans chick fucking flashed everyone and they
Yes.
shut it down. They're like, nah.
Yeah,
nah.
it was in New York.
the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They call it
yeah,
portal.
yeah.
Yeah, it was the portal.
That was
yeah.
actually pretty cool.
That was sick.
That was
and,
sick.
but the other one, they fucking put the other one in some Muslim country, not thinking some fucking little skonka wasn't gonna walk by and be like,
oh, yeah, those guys.
the fuck was that? Who put it in Amsterdam, dog?
Oh, shit.
We seen it from the back. That's right, Chris.
It said when you don't come to bed and you're watching American show, ain't you done watching that shit?
All they do is talk shit.
That's a good one. That's a good one. We like.
Well, when you finally see what Alabama Mexican looks like,
Oh shit! You've been bragging all night about that.
the fuck is
That's what
this
it is,
from the
fool.
back
Oh,
statue,
look at the
dog?
back,
Get this
bro.
statue out of here,
that's-
fool.
that's not
Nah,
good for you.
that's not. That ain't shit.
Come on,
She's
fool.
mid, fool.
Oh, this fool.
Nah, nah, fool. That's not it, dog.
You got about 4 or 5 baby daddies.
Yeah, fool. She all washed up, dog.
This fool.
Get her out of here, fool.
This fool.
She ain't even like torta or nothing yet, fool. And she don't got
Yeah,
no
so
ass, dog.
it's gotta be one of those things, the artist thing, and they're doing it all around the globe. And all
I
that.
bet you the artist look like her.
They what?
Look like her. She probably did herself.
Maybe, bro. Maybe I don't know. It's probably some widows doing the art, most likely. And
Yeah.
this is how
This
they.
is God.
This is how they pay back for
This is
the
God.
reparations,
Black
for them, bro.
woman.
Yeah, yeah. Bro. This is
That's
what it
what's
is.
up, fool.
Yeah, Donald
what's
Trump.
up.
Donald Trump.
Get your money, G.
They should put that in front of the White House, bro.
Straight up, fool.
That fool tried to get rid
In
of it
front
right
of the
away.
obelisk where the little fucking the pond is.
Hey,
Straight up.
did you guys see him bang on the Prime Minister of Canada?
No.
Nah.
Yeah, he backed
Again,
up.
fool?
Yeah, he backed
For
up.
what?
What's a new guy? He was pretty much sitting there with this guy, and he's telling him at the conference, like, yeah, you know what? It'd be great to maybe make you guys the 51st state, this and that, and like,
You do a good Trump, dog. It's kind of crazy.
hey, so this
That's why
was
I'd be like, what's up with the tariffs, dog?
no, this was banging on him, telling
No
him pretty
way,
much
fool.
like, come on,
Stop
pressing up on
tripping,
him,
fool. It's popping, dog.
pressing up on him.
No way, fool.
The DEI
Hey,
statue.
did
The DI statue's crazy, fool.
did they pick a new pope already?
No,
They haven't?
the color was black today, bro.
Yeah.
Color
I
was
thought they
black.
were saying they were trying to.
I thought
They
I
were,
saw the Cardinals had like a meeting or some shit.
well, I
Yeah, they
thought
do.
there was like 2 Filipino ones up for fucking grabs on there, and then another one. I
I'm
think they're
not,
trying to do the Latinos right
I'm
now.
not sure who it is, but no, they go in there, they go in the door, and then
Bro, let's get Peso Pluma for Pope. Fool.
I just gotta
Oh,
find
yeah.
out.
Pope
'cause
Peso Pluma, homie.
After what you said
PPPs.
last time, if they don't pick a new
Oh,
pope, I'm gonna
oh.
put all my money on red, dog. And
That's
if it hits,
right.
it hits. If not,
they're gonna pick a new pope.
All right, so if the end of the world happens, fool.
yeah, because that's what you said. That
Check
if
it
they don't
out.
pick
Yeah,
a new
yeah.
pope, that's like prophecies for the
Yeah,
end of the
straight up,
world.
fool. Straight up, fool. But peep game, fool. The world ends right now, dog. AMP hits, fool. The nuke fucking hits, dog. But you don't die in the blast. Are you gonna try to survive through that shit?
What they're in a
The nuclear fallout.
yeah, you have to. It's
No,
just,
the fuck you don't.
it's human nature. We want to survive, bro. I don't
Not
give a shit
me,
what you
fool.
say, bro.
Not me, fool.
I don't-
Wait,
I'm
repeat the
hitting the
question?
self delete button. All right, so the nuke hits, fool. World War III, all this bullshit, dog. EMP hits, the power grid's out, fool.
Are you gonna self delete?
Are you fucking permanently uninstalling, dog, on the game of life?
Nah.
Or are you gonna try to fucking mutant through that shit,
I'm
dog?
gonna mute through that
That's
shit, bro.
crazy,
I'm gonna mute through that
fool.
shit,
For
bro.
what?
No.
Because-
It's human nature. Let me show you a perfect example. Shout out to my mama.
It's
right?
not
My
perfect
mom. No, let me show you. My mama is one of those ladies that says, "Oh, I've been ready to go every year for the last 10 years,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I've been ready to go, mijo." And she's probably the healthiest out of all of us, right?
Yeah, I know some of
And
them.
then
Okay.
this was years back. She calls me up. I think it was like around 2 or 3 in the morning, bro. She's at the hospital. So I ran straight over there, got my car, went over there. I said, "What happened?" She's like, "I was having a heart attack." Well, what was it? It was a panic attack.
She was terrified.
I said, Mama, I said, "What? You've been telling me you're ready to go for like 20 years, man. So if you're ready to go, why you call 911?"
Yeah. You're cold. You're cold.
I said, "That tells me you ain't really." And I guarantee you, and she's not a church lady either. I guarantee you were talking about, "Oh God, please help me." Yeah, of course. I love my mama, but
No way, fool. You're cold,
Dude,
dog.
that's what it is. Though. It's human nature. Your first instinct,
not.
your first instinct is gonna be to survive.
No,
bro.
it's not.
There's
it's
no
not.
way it's
no,
not.
it's not. You got me fucked up.
There's
fool.
no way
Plenty
it's
of
not,
fools.
dog.
Okay, so tell me this then. What about the Viet Cong?
what about him?
Okay, when they knew the fucking soldiers were about to walk in there, they literally were holding grenades, slicing themselves
No, but
open.
you're speaking about two completely different
I
things.
guess
You're-
that's more honor.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
honor,
Okay,
war,
so
and
then-
a soldier.
Okay. Let me check. What about Titanic, fool? Some of these cats knew they were going out. Jumping right out, fool.
Well, didn't you see him? He left. She went and
Well,
floated.
dog,
Or
they
the
just-
bad fool, the little banda they had, fool. They're like,
Hey,
nah,
I think that's just like a leap of faith, dog.
that was love,
you guys
bro.
are not me, fool. I don't care enough, dog.
Look at the people that
fool,
jumped out the building during 9/11.
Yeah,
because you know that's not a leap of faith.
no,
What the-
that is, bro. They're so scared to sit there and burn.
don't know
that
what- yeah, they're just trying to
they'd
get the
rather.
fuck out.
Nah, fool. Okay, American soldiers when they went to fucking the and this is not honor at all, dog. When they were fighting in a Desert Storm, they were told to keep one fucking bullet for themselves. Always keep counting your bullet for that last one, because if you get captured, it's over.
But
fool.
that's why they got just because so they don't
Well,
make sure
okay,
they don't
That's
debrief.
my point, though.
But some
That's-
fools got captured.
So they don't debrief.
Hey,
Fool,
that's
to
what's
the
up.
enemy
That's
soldiers.
what's up.
dog.
No, fool, it's because the
Smoke
shots fired, dog.
themselves.
Hey, that was the shot, fool.
Some fools got captured.
No, bro, it's because they didn't want to get tortured that way. They got captured and they found out how bad it is. So they said it's better to fucking pop yourself, like Black Hawk Down shit.
Yeah,
dog.
because the torture and
So,
then
but that's my point. Why
also
the
it's
fuck
like
are you gonna
to-
want to live through the nuclear fallout?
well, the military.
You are, bro.
I'm gonna tell that to my soldiers too, because I don't want them to risk go telling the other fucking military everything
Chris,
about us.
would you want
I'm
to?
be like, just smoke yourself.
Would you just
Because
want to
torture
die
is
if a nuclear
horrible.
bomb drops,
oh yeah,
or would you try to survive?
Chris is with
I don't
me,
know.
fool. You don't
I'll probably
care
try to
enough,
survive.
Okay, so like I said yesterday,
Anybody would.
You guys ain't been hungry long
let me give you the results. Let me give you the results. 3 out of 4 men would rather survive during a nuclear holocaust.
Hey, what about you, fool?
3 out of 4 men. He's surviving, bro.
You're not gonna try to survive through that, right? Fuck, oh my good, exact. Fuck that, fool.
Fuck. Oh, come on.
This
That's
shit
a
is-
lie.
Fool, life has been enough, dog. Without the nukes, homie, you're gonna
There's
drop
just
the nuke
no
now?
way. There's no
Everybody's gonna try to
part in
survive.
you that just
Okay,
wants to
homie,
have that
right?
instinct to just
Hey,
get
y'all gonna
out.
eat
The
debriefers
boss
all
here.
day.
Let's get. Oh man, shots
Rats,
fired.
homie, all rats, fool. You're gonna eat them, fool. That's all you're gonna get, debriefers.
Fuck
You can't
it.
turn it off with that one. You just turn off and
Well,
on.
what if dog? If
did, it didn't
you
work.
feel that way, like I'm just gonna die, why not go try to survive then? Because it's like fuck it. If
So why
I'm
the
gonna die,
fuck
why
would you
sit-
want to?
But why
That's
sit
the
somewhere
point.
and just off yourself?
Hey, you should have the chat fucking put your opinion right there. Okay, so you know why? Every single I know you guys
You
have
should
it.
run a poll. You
Yeah,
should
Yeah,
run
run a poll on that, fool.
We can't see it. Chris is stuck right now.
Yeah, self-delete or survive.
There you go, Mr. Chris. Look at that. You brought us back.
All right, so check this out. What's up with Tony? What happened? Regular
Oh,
cake is
India,
still cake.
Pakistan,
That's
right.
crazy. Fool. Okay, no, check it out, fool. I know you guys haven't seen this. The movie The Road.
Let me get one of those green water things in there. Minor, please.
The Road?
The Road?
I don't think
I
I've
don't
seen
believe I
that.
have.
It's about a father and a son and a mom, but she kills herself.
Okay.
Where they live through the apocalypse.
All right.
And the movie is not. It's a fucking bleak movie, dog. There's no like happy story, happy ending. It's completely the perspective of what would this look like. And you have like cannibals. You have people
I'm good
raping
on
and
that,
eating
thank you.
people, killing people. No, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. You got it. Pretty much shows all the different dynamics that you would be up against, fool, just to survive, dog.
Right.
Like it's terrible. Fool's eating you, dog. Like no, I'm straight, fool. I'm straight.
What did someone say about America hat?
If people were
Someone
like
said on my
you,
America hat, dog.
America would have never.
What did they say?
Hey, the rest of the world would
America plays
never
it.
got inhabited by everybody else.
What happened? What you say?
If people were thinking like you, then people would have never came into the world. People would have never left their little. We would
Not
still
true
be.
at all.
We would still be in tribes,
No,
bro.
that's not even close to the same thing, bro. A hope for a new world. It's a hope for a new world, dog. There's unexplored land. That
Hope
means,
for a new
no,
life.
Check it out, bro. No, so that's
exactly.
more life. That's more life.
Hope for a new life,
right?
bro. I'm not giving up.
A nuclear fallout is not the hope for more life. That's the hope to get by, to survive, fool. That's
the
not the
hope.
same thing.
No, that's still the hope, bro.
Bro, you could be king of this whole new land. You want to be king of Rat City, dog? And Roachesville, fool? Get out of
Some
here.
people want to be king of the block, bro.
You're right, fool. You're not.
Some people want to be king of the block.
Well,
Holy-
tweakers,
straight up.
It's gonna be you guys trying to survive, and all the fucking tweakers out here in fucking NoHo that are unsobered, dog.
That's all right, bro. I got something for him.
Yeah, it won't work.
I got homeless island, bro. See, at that point, you can make whatever rules you want, bro. I might have 2 eyes or 3 eyes or 4 eyes, but I'll make the rules, bro.
All the fools living in the Vegas underground cities come up, finally
Oh,
start
shit.
conquering, dog. Like we've been waiting.
Oh, shit. Somebody asked something about AI and where being.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
the
here we
America
go.
hat.
Hey, crews, appreciate the $2 super chat. How will AI change the world in 5 years?
I'm sorry. What they say about America?
Yeah, you need
America
to go
plays,
for
they
that.
can't
fool.
diss my team, dog.
I would say AI, you're not going to have a trucking problem as far as I'm speaking English or Spanish. Trucks are going to be AI. The loading docks are going to be AI. A lot of warehouses, the new warehouses that are being built, they're going to be AI. You're eventually going to probably be able to go to a market like the one that Amazon has. Go in with your phone, scan it as you walk in. It already sees how much money you got in your basket. You put it in the basket, and as you're passing this thing, your whole thing's getting scanned. You press yes, and I mean AI is it's out of control. Where eventually in 20, 30 years we'll be fighting AI, bro.
I
If we're
think
not already.
I think it's something that if it's already gotten pretty bad, but in 5 years, I think it's gonna ruin people's lives. Like there's potential to ruin someone's life. With
Okay, so you know what's my opinion on that one, dog? And I recently fucking kind of I was listening to, I think it was Neil deGrasse Tyson kind of talk about this, and he made a really good
That
fucking
guy's so full of
point.
shit, though, bro.
God, all right, full fuck. The astrophysicist and shit.
He's
like,
still full of shit,
he's
bro.
pretty stupid, I guess.
If he can't tell you that a boy and a girl in the same sport isn't equal, isn't
That's
that
different,
come on, bro?
dog. That's different.
Come on, bro.
I don't respect your politics,
on,
but
bro.
I'm not gonna say you're dumb. You're just a bitch at that point, right?
Then,
Like
but
say
then,
what you
then he's
chest,
not dumb. He's just a smart bitch.
But at the same time, come on, what do
you
you?
just said. So he's a smart
Hey,
bitch.
what you say for? How old is she? Hey, nah, okay, but this is different. When you look at Neil, do you expect him to be fucking standing on business, dog?
Well, he doesn't have to. He's a scientist. He's the one supposed to tell you males just genetically are stronger. This and that. Of course, they're gonna have an advantage, and not sit there and do the Hollywood thing. Well, you know, like come on,
with
bro.
you. I'm with you, bro. But okay, this is the point, though, dog.
I'm
It's
sorry,
like
sorry.
back in the day, fool. You had these things, right? Like you had a bunch of there have been a bunch of technological boosts that have put people out of fucking jobs in the past, dog. Right? Where people are like, you're gonna be out of fucking this type of mining or that type of shit. Now you have this drill that's gonna take somebody's job, bro. But at the end of the day, we figure out how to like maneuver around that, how to fucking operate these different machines. AI is never going to be able to fully take over anybody's something, dog. Where a fucking driver loses a job, a fucking technician gains a job, bro. You know what I mean? It's just there's a pivot that needs to happen. There's going to be a whole new lane of schooling to make sure that this shit can actually function, dog. It's at the end of the day, you're never going to get rid of a bunch of blue collar jobs, dog. Blue collar jobs will always fucking be there. Machines can't take care of all of that, and you're always going to need mechanics to fix it. There will always be failure in machinery, dog. There will never be a time, in my mind at least, that you have a hospital completely automated, a fucking auto body shop completely automated. It's not going to be that way, bro.
See, but you're taking it to the extreme.
No, I'm taking it to 5 years, bro. If you want to talk about 1,000 years from now, maybe we're going to have fucking Star
but
Wars.
you're taking it to
dog.
the extreme. Of course, there was, but in 5 years, you already see it now. You don't even need to wait 5 years. In a short time.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, there you go. Oh, that's all right, bro. Here, you take that, bro. Don't be smoking on air, please. In 5 years,
Let me just pick up your reburn for.
you're definitely gonna see truck jobs being lost. You're definitely gonna you're definitely gonna see like security stuff, like a lot of stuff change. Like they're gonna catch people like you doing that.
I don't even smoke weed. Fool.
That's good, bro. That's good. Neither do I. That's Doughboy Tony's been doing that shit for like.
Just for all he does is smoke weed. Fool. I've been telling you to chill,
I didn't want to break it to
Well, that's
Milton,
an
but
incest stick, dog.
but Milton, Doughboy Tony stays on the ganja,
you
bro.
Hey, fool,
He's
hey,
staying on the
Tony.
ganja, bro.
Hey, Tony, careful saying that when Bama's around, fool. Incest.
No, but there's no way. Okay, Chris, do you think have you? Well, I don't know if you've seen it yet, but do you think that eventually in the future there's going to be much less need for engineers and people that do all that kind of stuff because of AI?
Weren't we
Yeah,
just
for
talking
sure.
about a nuke fucking ending everything?
Yeah, but we had a super chat, bro. So what do you think, Chris?
Yeah, absolutely. Lawyers, doctors,
Hey, lawyers, that's right.
nurses.
That's right.
Well, you think
they're already
lawyers
coming
lose
for
their
him.
jobs to AI?
Yeah, because a
no.
lot of it's is compiling paperwork, doing contracts.
there was- there was a case.
No. You know where I agree
Yeah.
with you, bro, on assistance. But a lot of like presenting the case is emotion based. Like
No,
trying to
I'm
sway.
talking about the paperwork. So we're
Okay,
talking
yeah,
about more
yeah,
corporate,
yeah,
not
that for sure,
not
yeah.
like
No,
criminal.
I actually saw a case where the judge was so pissed off that they found out that the rebuttal written was from AI.
Okay, but that's easy to solve. You know what I will say, and this is like a real world example I have, so it's like fucking anecdotal, right? But my boy, he's like directly underneath the boss of this welding company, right?
Okay.
And he was trying to figure out. Dude's like a hardworking guy, type of cat that's thinking about the job when he's off the clock, right? So he's sitting there trying to figure out like, how do I start using this AI shit to start helping with like placing bids? And right now it's so hard to get the AI to differentiate on the materials, what he's telling me, right? So, and I can see that like in very rough things, I can understand how AI can help a lot in assistant work. But when it comes down to breaking down some of that fine detail, it's still going to take some time,
Of
dog.
course,
Yeah.
I
You know?
agree with that. But the scary part with the AI now, it's not just a fucking regular computer. It's something that's learning. So in other words,
Yeah.
I'm sure there's somebody up there that are probably $20,000 programs that can you spit in the number, you this and that, and little by little it's gonna start looking. But let me spin the question off a little bit different. Do you think that eventually AI or what?
AI girlfriends, yes.
No.
It's going to happen.
When eventually, like the case, how it gives you a rebuttal, the AI will know what's exactly a rebuttal, what should work in court. So, do you think that eventually it'll be better to give the question to AI or to the Supreme Court? Like, but they'll know the truth because they're not being biased, bro.
Supreme
They're
Court.
telling you.
No,
Only
because
there's
there's no
anything better than human nature, bro.
exactly, and there's no complexity to it, right? Like a person is able to think in depth. AI is not actually learning; it's regurgitating preset information and data, and all it can do is basically look at the possible outcomes that it has and deduce from that the most likely outcome. It can't like break down the complexity of things. It can't tell you why. Like tell it art. All it can do is regurgitate the expectations we would have.
Well, I don't
on it.
know. AI can do.
It can't.
It can do huge math problems in seconds.
But that's
it,
those are like presets. That's just data.
it doesn't have ethics and values, but
quantitative.
But I think
versus qualitative.
But that's what they're trying. But
Exactly.
that's what their goal is to eventually. And they have one. That was the guy.
Okay, but at that point, so again,
The guy that worked for Google and quit. Two of them. The guy who invented the AI, he said, "You guys are tripping. You guys got to pull the
Yeah.
plug on this." He took off. The other guy said his job was to sit there and engineer, have conversations with this fucking AI. And after it just started getting too personal. He's like, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute, this is weird, bro. Like, this thing's asking me, like, what's your goal? What are you scared of?" He asked the AI, "What are you scared of?" To die. And it was
sure,
like,
okay, but again,
AI should not tell you you're
no,
scared to
no,
die,
no,
bro.
no. Yeah,
What
okay,
the
so
fuck?
check it out. So again, I have something called an algorithm in my Instagram. If I were to take an algorithm and just look at it at surface value, right?
That's
and
an X-rated algorithm, bro.
Boy, that's gonna be a lot of baby oil, dog.
Ass.
A lot of baby oil. For your phone gonna be leaking out the charger for hella
I'm gonna
ass.
get my phone away from this guy. Lee's ball phone over there, bro.
Just midget ass and baby oil, fool. Just throw that shit on and a little bit of hot sauce.
Shit.
All right, so but check it out, dog. The algorithm. That's what we were just having this conversation about the dead internet theory, right? Which is a whole side thing. But the algorithm. If you were to just look at it, like let's say I gave you a phone for a fucking year. Which is one?
The top one.
Oh, which one? Game over?
No, go up one more. If you guys,
If you
Wait till
guys
they
think
start making
AI is
store-brand
crazy,
AI.
wait till they start making store brand AI. Brought
Oh,
to you by
Jesus.
Cricket Wire.
No, fuck this.
Bama, we've already had you on, bro.
This motherfucker.
Hey,
What you
I'm not gonna roast anymore.
You a pick
What do
me,
you,
girl.
what do you got, Bama?
Hey, man. So,
You want that
Hey,
so
what-
bad, boy.
hey, speaking about Elon Musk, right? Hey, what do you guys think about all the money he's wasting, like going to like another planet? And I guess his whole plan is that if something happens here, people can move over there.
Yeah, it's not gonna.
What,
Hey, that's
Isn't
crazy.
that a
He
waste of
actually
money?
asked a good question to get that second call in. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, but that's
Finally.
but that's his money, his investors' money, bro. It's not taxpayer money. You can't if your neighbor wants to buy a boat, only use it once every 2 years. You can't go outside and say, "What a waste of money." That's his
not
money,
your
bro.
shit,
That's
fool.
not your shit,
But-
man.
You're a nosy neighbor at that
no,
point.
but look, but check this out. Like, he's smart. Like, he's like
He's a
super
genius.
extremely smart, right?
He's a genius.
Imagine if he reinvented the bathroom system here. Like, every time I go to a bathroom,
That's what I was hoping
I
for.
wish, I wish that motherfucker designed the bathrooms. Like, it's hard for little girls to go to the bathroom. They
Not world
smell
peace.
like
This
shit.
is what he's thinking
Not world
about.
peace. He said he wants to take a better shit. What do you mean it's hard for girls to use the bathroom? What the fuck are you talking about, Bama?
Bama,
Well,
what did
look,
you
the
smoke
man-
between
the
last
man-
call and this
Five
one?
spices that could build a space shuttle.
Hey, let me cook, man. Hey,
Bro, you don't. Fuck it.
What are you
Well,
cooking,
you already
bro?
burnt the food.
Hey.
God.
Are you cooking crack?
Hey,
I'm going to turn the stove off.
So you don't want world
Hey.
peace. You want better toilet
Hey.
system.
well, I
That's
prefer
what's
I
up.
prefer him taking care of like the toilet system here. Like the toilet system or the bathroom system and just in general is messed up. Imagine if he started putting all his attention on like reinventing how we use the restroom.
They do.
Little
The Japanese already figured out the fucking what's it
The
called?
bidet?
The duvet, bro. Water in your butt, bro.
The bidet.
Best thing ever invented, carnal.
That I think that's not Japanese. I don't think so. Is it?
It's Asian, bro. It's definitely. I want to say.
Is
They
it?
do it. They for sure do
Oh,
it.
maybe French. The
I don't
French
know.
wee wee
Maybe
with the
it's
water.
French, well.
Let's see, Chris. Let's see.
Yeah, I think it is French.
Nothing but real science over here, bro.
They keep the booty clean.
Hey guys. What do you guys think about
He's
here
good,
in
bro.
the U.S.?
He's good, bro. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Here in the U.S.
He
A
will.
girl by the age of 20 has 10 bodies. How do you guys feel about that?
She's a whore.
No, like
She
all the
doesn't
girls
have a
here in
dad.
the U.S., they average 10 bodies by the age of 20.
She doesn't have a dad.
Well, they're all being.
That's the answer.
They're being. I can't say they're a whore. They're being. What's
They're
that
being
word?
misguided,
Promiscuous.
dog.
Yeah, they're being promiscuous, bro. That's quite a
Nah,
lot
yeah,
of bodies to have
To
at
each their
20 years
own,
old,
dog.
bro.
I mean, some people fucking. That's whatever it is.
Okay,
It is what it is,
Chris
but-
has been wild. What's up, Chris?
So the bidet
Hey.
was invented in 18th century France, dating back to 1710. It was initially used for feminine hygiene and was known as an instrument for personal cleansing, particularly after intercourse.
But you.
There was just some dude underneath the toilet with the water
Yeah, but I
bottle.
can't see in the 1800s. Oh, they probably had an idea. Maybe they pumped
I'm
something. Maybe
telling
the guy pumped
No,
it.
just some fool with the water bottle full, just
It could
squirting
have
it in
been.
there.
Should have called it the French tickle.
The French tickler, bro. all right. Alabama, one more before you out of here, carnal.
Hey,
You're on
hey,
overtime.
who's responsible for calling me Whitaker? Which one of you fools started it?
That's all
The
it was.
Whitaker family.
The
fool.
Whitaker family.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's his family reunion.
Who did we
fool.
have on when we said that shit?
Hey,
I think
What's
it was
the name?
you and
no,
Frankie.
no.
No,
That's
No,
not.
I said that
no,
on the
no,
last
yeah,
one.
yeah.
But before that, we had brought it up already.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
think it was between you and Frank.
I
one
think
of
that's a
you two
good one, though,
fuckers said it.
Bama. I think
Yeah.
that's good, bro. You're part of the Whitaker family.
hey, hey, after this show, I'm gonna watch Dusty Vision TV, man.
You did Dusty wrong, bro. Hey, you should go. You should go. You know what Dusty does his lives too, and he takes phone calls, bro. It'll actually be
Hey,
funny for you. Fucking, after you watch your
That might be
you
interesting,
crashing
fool.
out
You
on
should
him, bro. Yeah, no,
apologize.
he'll be a good one. Dusty has some good conversation, fool.
Yeah, that's you don't like
I,
this fool.
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna give that fool my. I'm gonna give him all my old clothing. That's what I'm gonna do.
Later,
Bama.
You're old.
Hey,
Clothing is-
Hey,
Later, Bama. Later, Bama. Later, Bama. Thank you, buddy.
Yo, that's out of pocket. My old clothing is crazy, fool. Just in a glad bag.
We had some AI questions up.
What you got?
Oh, wait, what did the poll say?
Yeah, 70%. Guess what? They try to survive.
Yes, fool. It's in human nature.
Come
You're gonna
on, dog.
survive.
Fuck that, fool.
Ah.
I'm with the 26%. Y'all my peoples, fool.
This was like, I'm already dead.
Eat
Right?
me,
Why can't you
fool.
think
He's like,
about
I'm already
it
dead,
anymore?
bro. I
Eat
ain't
my
even trying,
body,
bro.
fool. I'm not trying for shit. Dog.
All my friends are dead.
I put one in my
Turns to
head.
little Uzi Vert.
Yeah, literally.
Statue in New York is stupid, man.
That's fucked
So
up.
what you mean, bro? It's a beautiful statue empowering plus size women.
Hey,
Black women at
what
that.
do you think she looks like? Fool? What's your call on that?
Well, I mean, it's a plus woman, right?
Yeah,
Hey, what if they put a chubby guy over there with the
Yeah.
tall boy in his hand, bro? We'll be like, that's just badass, bro.
yeah, he's a white.
Hell yeah, I would have been let you down.
Yeah, they just find crazy shit to put up there, bro. But hey, it works because we're talking about it.
When she finds your blue chew stash,
Oh shit! And you ain't supposed to have any?
when she finds your honey packs,
Oh, they're all gone.
Hey, Gil.
What's
Hey,
up,
Gil.
What's up, brother?
Have you ever thought about about getting Hater World out of his warehouse and bring him to
Oh no,
your guest?
yeah, no, I'm gonna bang on him on Saturday, bro. That's exactly what I'm gonna tell him, bro. We might just walk off the show. I'm gonna be there like, hey, fool, I'm only doing this show if within 1 month you come back to our show. And then he says,
Yeah, I mean,
we gotta come
Yeah,
on,
that'd be
bro.
cool.
You definitely gotta come on the
Yeah,
show
that'd
already,
be-
carnal.
yeah, because I like the Hater World too, and that'd be cool to see him on your show as a guest. You know what I mean? It's just-
Absolutely. He can bring his whole squad over here, bro. We'll
yeah, hell yeah.
We'll treat him right over here, carnal. So yeah, that fool needs to come out of that shell, bro. That's why he keeps making different spaces so he could look like he's somewhere else in life, bro. But you're still in the same warehouse.
it's just different corners of the
Yeah,
same
he's
room.
in the same room, bro. He's like that. Go to the corner, drink a beer. He goes to the corner, drink a beer, bro. What's happening?
He's
player?
looking like he's traveling. He's looking like he's traveling the world, and he's just in different part of the world.
Bro, he's in the part of the warehouse, fool. That's why he keeps making
Screen, fool.
thick ass fool.
That's
I
what's
mean,
up,
but
dog.
no, we'll be there Saturday, fool. So pull up on the chat if you guys are around. Pull up in the chat. Bullshit. We'll probably start the live. We'll say like around 6:30. 7 o'clock, and we're gonna pull up deep at the Hater World, carnal. The whole crew's going.
All right, just make sure you tell right there, Don Ramon. I said, "What's up?"
Damn. Appreciate you.
I heard Batman call him that. I heard Batman call him
Catching all
that.
the heat today.
Catching all the
fool.
strays,
I
bro.
know. That's all good. Nothing but love.
Later.
Nothing but
Okay.
love.
Hey,
Of course,
that's
dude.
good. Bama's got to go watch that one, dude. I'm telling you, I was like, I
one?
text fucking Chris, hang up. And then I was like, my phone wasn't working. I had to turn it off and on, so it never went on. And that's why I'm like, oh, dude, this was just going in on this fool. Bama was just like, Bama is like that guy.
That was bad,
You know how he comes picking for a fight?
Yeah.
And he found someone. He's like, oh, this was not really fighting back right now.
Yeah, that's right. Beating the shit out this little nerd. Yeah, are these your glasses?
And to me, Dusty was just being like, I don't know who this guy is right now. Like, I don't want to come to this fool's platform.
Bro, he was defending himself. Who
No,
came
but
in
he
hot?
was
expecting a cool caller and a question.
Yeah, hey, what's going on, guy?
Yeah,
Like,
what's going on?
the fuck is this guy over here? Who invited this?
Yeah,
It was like Bama's the racist uncle. Who invited this motherfucker over
You
here?
know, fuck Bama. Dusty brought them fire ass tacos that one time,
there you
bro.
go, bro. There you go, homie.
Yeah, bro. Bama ain't brought
some
shit but
picos.
bad jokes.
And he brings his cousin. He says only for me.
Yeah, well, you know, his sister's in the background clapping for.
That's right, baby. Hey, so what do you think about the Lakers losing, bro?
Damn, that sucks.
That's it.
I'm okay. No, but
That's like when he lost. It's only a basketball game.
Yeah, fuck that.
Hotline.
It's not that serious.
I had to call back because I'm not feeling this whole cracking jokes on the statue we got in town.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
let's do it. Well, come on, brother. Talk to us, man. Talk to us.
That right there is a representation of what's going on in the PJs and the actual women's side. I would like to know what the West Coast got. You see, I don't got a statue like that, bro.
That is what again? What's going on in the PJs and what?
That's a representation. That's a representation, bro, of a real woman.
Of a real woman?
But why? How are you supposed to know that looking at it? Like, what is it that if we don't know the background story, like, how do you know what it's supposed to mean just off the statue? You know what I mean? Like, if
I
we're
have
not
no
from
idea, but I just want to put shit in Google, bro.
there-
To me, it looked like she got attitude over there, bro.
Yeah, fool. She found the honey packs.
Oh shit! That's in your city, but I'm sure.
Hey,
I'm
you
sure
know what
they're
that
going
really
LA.
is, fool? When your mom tells you to put the chicken out the night before, dog.
Or
and you
even,
don't?
did you throw the trash can out?
Yeah, this motherfucker.
Yeah, that's.
dog.
I think we all been hurt or scolded by women that we know that look and stance, bro.
Yeah, fool.
What's up, New York? What else you got there?
Exactly. Yo, what else I got? I actually have some surprising good news. So 30% of the IRS just quit today because they know what time it is.
No way.
Damn.
That many?
Yeah, look it up.
I wanted to get my
Yeah, 30%. 30%.
Hey, people, pay your taxes. Don't think, oh, hey, they quit and they're not gonna be. No way. Chris gonna type that in real quick. 30% of the IRS.
All right. So, what do you think when they get rid of them? You think it's going to be a good thing, or we're going to live off of trade and tariffs and stuff?
30%. That's huge.
Get rid
No,
of mine.
I don't think.
Yeah,
that's-
bro,
I don't think.
30%.
I don't think that's a real good thing if because taxes are already very slow, bro.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it would be like firing 30% of the DMV and thinking you can get your ID quicker.
Fucking hey, fool. You'll get it next
You know?
year.
So I think this quick to fire them. Hopefully they got a backup plan with AI that can do this thing much quicker, but I doubt it, bro.
Hell no. Government efficiency never counted.
Yeah.
That to get better.
But here's the thing: do you actually agree with the whole not being taxed if you make under what is it, 230%? I mean, 230,000.
Do I agree? I do believe there should be something like that because what has happened in the United States for the last 70, 80 years is the rich have become super rich and now they're super, super rich. And the money has stayed the same and the stuff we've had in the world has stayed the same. The problem is that they've pushed us that much more down and they've gone that much higher
Well, they
because
absorbed the middle class.
yeah, because the difference of what a CEO made in the 50s and their lowest paid worker, there's especially in stocks. I've always had this thought, right? In stocks, if you're a publicly traded company, there should be a law that says you can only make 1 million more than the lowest paid guy in your company.
Yeah.
Because it's a publicly traded stock, or 2 million, whatever number they come up with. That way, there's no point where this guy just takes off and throws rockets in the air and does all this. Because at this point, it's the middle class that's being hurt. And I think that 200,000 would help the middle class continue to grow.
I completely agree with that.
All right.
And damn, there was another question and I completely forgot. But yeah, man, thank you.
Hey,
I just wanted to
appreciate
say
you,
the statue and shit, but that's a real body figure of the Bronx.
That's right,
Hands
brother.
down, bro.
Shout out to the Bronx, homie. We love that statue, fool.
Yeah, I already know.
That's right, player. Appreciate you, brother. Hey, see what? That's a whole different perspective.
I like that.
Yeah, right.
Stuff like that.
Because homies from New York, he's a brother, and you got other people like us that we don't know. We're like, yeah, what the fuck is this shit again?
When it's all the homies kicking out the playground so the kids can't come.
Yeah, but that's like the homie from New York telling us, hey, fool, this is what it is. And we're like, all right, hell yeah, bro. Like, all right, there's representation.
Yes.
That's fire.
I can feel that, bro. And I think that's the whole point of the podcast that we do, brother. To sit here, to have these conversations, motivate, educate, brother.
I need some words on that statue.
One more call. Hotline.
You what's the word? Dirty bird, trucha con la yarda.
Yarda down, you
Watch out,
yarda
carnal.
down.
Hey, you're gonna be ready. You're gonna be ready for the haters world in a
Yeah,
good world.
I got my books ready. I'm gonna put them right here, fool. I'll put my
Hey,
The yellow pages.
the homie's gonna tape it up.
hey, you better be educated, carnal.
The homie's gonna tape it up, carnal. I got this shit, homie.
And you see,
Hey, you might as well take your philosopher with you, homie. You know what I'm saying? Just in case, homie. Just in case.
Tape them,
I'm
fool.
gonna tell this fool. This fool knows Jew. What you
Hey,
know?
hey, you know
Jew or G or what's it called? He knows Jew. Yeah.
And then take Doughboy with you for the freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Take Doughboy with you for the freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Exclusive.
We got the
I'm
whole.
not mad at this.
Now we pulling up, homie. This was want to go. Let me
Hey,
know.
I'll
We
That's
pulling
what's
up.
up. That's what's up.
Man, fool, but instead of Vaseline, will baby oil your eyebrows, fool?
Yeah, we.
Hey, so is Trump's gonna build another pinta right there in North Hollywood? I heard, dog. I heard.
Nothing major. The first person's out
Dang.
here, fool.
It's gonna be the mental health fucking.
Oh, we got plenty of customers over here.
Hell yeah.
We got plenty of
Hey,
customers. fool.
so you already made the shirts for Gavin Newsom, Cholos for Gavin.
Well, that's another. No, we're gonna hopefully like within a month we'll have a. You know what? That'll be dope because within a month hopefully we'll be up and running using one of the rooms over here to make shirts, bro. And that's what I love because I can sit there and actually make a fucking Gavin Newsom
Sick ass
shirt. I could like
Networking, carnal, networking. networking. That's what's up.
Fucking like print some crazy ass shit that that we think.
Yeah, like a parody. He can't say shit.
You can't say shit, bro.
Hey, they didn't even touch him on Skid Row. Shit, they could have thrown him a piece of caca. Ain't nobody even touched him.
You a public figure. The worst it could be Gavin on air and say, "Oh, he's a hater, bro. He's a hater." That's all Gavin can say.
Yeah.
But we'll have the shirt.
Hey, but you're still gonna bring the sheriff though?
Yeah, no. We are in communications, bro. We are definitely in communications.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. He tapped back in with us. Said, "Hey, man, stop DMing me, man. My DMs are going crazy, but I would love to be in your podcast." And we talked a little bit.
Hey, let me find out he got intimidated because he got to go to North Hollywood with the cholos.
Nah, hey, he can pull up with his people, fool. We ain't even tripping, carnal. It's all love. But
he can bring the paddy wagon. Fuck it.
I'm waiting for his people to get back at me. If they don't, like in 2 weeks, I'll hit him up again. And then I'm sure they're watching all this stuff and they're tripping out on it. But hey, if we've had the attorney come in here, why can't we have the sheriff come in?
Yeah,
straight up.
We got some grown man shit. When I was thinking too, like sometimes what happens is they're like, oh no, well this guy has people who are gang members. Hey fool, the Breakfast Club. The Breakfast Club has every gangster that's in New York, that's anything.
Informants, all kind of shit.
Everything, bro. Everything. Birdman going up deep. They got everything for the Breakfast Club.
I'm going to give you some respect on my name.
But yet they have all these people that are political. Why can't we have that?
Yeah, bro.
Hollywood called American Cholo, and that's what we strive to do.
Yeah, and
we're going to
and
do
you
it,
know,
bro.
we've been down since fucking day one, not even since COVID, since the fucking controversy with the old school big homie.
all those way. But you know what I'm saying? But you know what it is. We survive all that garbage.
Hey, so you think Ryan Garcia is gonna make a comeback? Or is gonna cry his way to retirement?
Ryan Garcia's an influencer, fool. That fool can make money doing anything, and he'll fight again. People will watch him. So he it's sad. The guy is extremely talented, but
he's smart as fuck, bro. He's genius.
Unfortunately, it could be like a lot of people watch him. Unfortunately, for the train wreck, they want something, which is sad because. Extremely fucking talented fucking fighter, bro, when he's on his point. But unfortunately, I think sometimes he goes off the rails like we all do. But you see it more.
As long as he don't end up in fishnet stockings all fucking tweaked out and shit with the picture.
Hey, look at that fool now, fool. Hey, De La Hoya's the top of the world.
I know.
Bro.
Long money.
Some major comeback.
Yeah. Hey,
for the major comeback.
Hey, Gil, but I'll bullshit a second now. You should have fucked Canelo, homie. All that dancing around there about from Cuba was making.
Bro, I could have done that.
Right? No shit.
Hell no, but like fucking 45 seconds left the first shot, I'm thinking about it.
That's been crazy shit. Hey, but y'all have a good one, man. Have a good night, man. Salute.
Keep appreciate you, brother.
All right, late.
All right, man, we're gonna start getting out of here. Oh, this was fun, bro. This was good, bro. Fucking Alabama, Mexican. Damn.
And to answer your question about the Lakers, they just had nobody showed up to play, dog. It was just LeBron and Luka. And
you were happy you stopped playing.
Hell no, I love LeBron, fool.
Yeah.
If the Clippers couldn't do it, I wanted the Lakers.
I feel that.
So, but I don't hate on any LA team really.
Hit that like button, Milton Ortiz, 490 super chat. Appreciate that. But do you think now we can put it to rest, bro? That he's not the GOAT, bro. That.
Oh no, I put that to rest a while ago. I put that to rest last season.
You did that
last playoff season when they got first rounded by the Nuggets. LeBron's playoff performance was horrible. So to me, it was just. I mean, I can't keep defending that. This series, he had a game where he went scoreless in the fourth quarter, turned the ball over in a crucial moment, took a deep three-pointer that he didn't need to take. They came down the court, they scored, changed the whole game.
How about all I think he may be the GOAT in a certain way because he's changed the game. He's made flopping such a better fucking.
I mean, he's undeniably the GOAT of this generation.
Yeah, no, yeah.
You know,
100%.
like no one's really topping that, but I can't play. I can't do that no more.
Yeah.
I got Jordan on top of him.
Yeah, Jordan definitely. I think Jordan has now that conversation. If he would have won some more chips or gone there, then but it just wasn't in the cards, bro.
Yep.
So somebody said go Broncos. Nah, Broncos suck, bro.
Broncos actually gonna be nice with Bo Nix now.
Rams house, bro.
It's his Rams house.
Rams house.
Downfall.
All right, so give us some outro music, Chris. What do we got? We got nothing else going on, bro. The only thing we got going on is we go again. We're gonna pull up on Blue Devil Haters World. We'll 6:30, 7 o'clock, whenever we get there, but it'll be around that time, people. So come through, hit the conversation, make them phone calls. Let's run it, homie.
That's right.
You guys.
Shit, bro. Just all glory to God out there, dog.
Right.
You know what I mean? Keep it positive, keep it pushing, dog. Times are hard, full, but life is what you make it, bro. Keep it easy and breezy, man.
Hell yeah, man. Appreciate everybody who tuned in. It's another episode of What's the Word on the realest platform, American Cholo. Make sure y'all tune in next week, man. We'll have another dope episode. Have a good night. Stay safe.